Hello, 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 hello. I'm live. Ouch, waiting for Ed to get here. Blackie said he'd be a little bit late. Um, and I haven't heard from Sarah, but I'm sure she's coming. So, you guys are just stuck with me for just a few minutes. So, hi, Trash Cat. Hi, Mike. Grasshopper. Mojo, Cat. George. And who else we got? George. Bob, Mike, Sketty Nona. I think that's everybody. Oh, there's Bob. Hello, Mr. Bob.
Hey, sorry. I thought it was about 5 till, not 5 after. Well, it's not
And
5 after.
I figured I'd go ahead and go. Ed sent a message saying he was feeding his fish and then he'll be here. So, and Blackie said he was going to be a couple minutes late coming up, but he'd be here. And I imagine Sarah is going to be here soon. So, I decided to start.
All right. Well, it's just 2 minutes after, so I'm not that late. So you just
No,
started.
you're good. I love that picture that you used for your avatar on Facebook of the snake. Your profile picture.
Oh, that's a snake I'm thinking about getting.
Oh, he's pretty cool looking. Oh, is that one going to be one from
There.
yeah.
Yeah, I went to look at the one we were talking about last night. She sent me the link, afterward, and I liked it. But then I started looking at what else she had on Morph Market, and I really liked that one. It wasn't as expensive, but I really liked the look of it and the jeans, and so I messaged her to see if I got a female of the same clutch. She bred them. If they would be able to be a pair, if I would have to keep them apart or if they could
I
mate.
keep
I don't know.
Noah.
So
That's a
I
pretty
may,
snake. It's a really
I,
pretty snake.
I may be getting two of them like that.
Awesome.
They're
And
not that expensive.
those are the natural colored ones, right?
No, it's a special morph.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's a special morph. But it's just not that expensive. She has great prices on her snakes. She's got 76, so
Yeah.
and
Hi,
no, they're
Travis.
not all for sale. Who's in the chat? Damn it! Let me see.
I think if I was in the market and had the money to get a snake, I would be looking at breeders like her versus going to a pet store because I think at a pet store you're more apt to get
Well, you don't know what you're
things
getting.
like mites and stuff like that too. So,
Yeah, yeah. Well, you don't know for sure what you're getting and the history on them and all that.
hi
So,
Steve, hi Lady R.
hey, Trash Cat. I got two kinds of lips from her. Look at that.
Haha.
See that, Sam? Two kinds of lips. Hey, Cat. Let me see. Set on. Bob. Pam, I wish I had the following you do. You know that? Oh, Pam likes me. Hey, Pam. Punchy Paints. Cat. Mike.
Boot scat. Boots and cats. Boot scats.
BC. Lady R.
Trash cat, how much snow did you get? How much did you get?
I saw someplace, so you like not a YouTube, but some kind of video, Instagram, and the guy was walking through his yard, and the snow was like 12 feet deep. It said somewhere in
Holy cow.
North California.
Northern California, yeah. Northern California got a lot of snow this year, which is bad. I mean, it's going to cause some flooding and stuff, but at the same time, they really, really, really needed a good snowpack. It should, like, really help with Lake Mead and Lake Powell and stuff to get some water in them again.
I hope so.
81, holy cow. It's going to be in the 40s tomorrow here, which is, like, really warm for this time of year.
It was 82 here today when I was going to the art
Oh,
this evening.
holy cow. I think it got up to like 42 here today, something like that.
It was so warm. I was going to mow before I took care of the pets, and I thought I'll take care of the pets and let it. So just before dark, I mowed, and it was 72 or something. It dropped
Well, we don't
10 degrees.
have any green grass yet.
Oh, this is the third time we've mowed the grass there. I've mowed it twice here and get ready
Ouch.
for tomorrow.
Yesterday was wild tornado touched down pretty close to me. Yeah, I've been watching there's been a lot of tornado warnings last night and
Yeah.
this morning in Tennessee, and I've got a friend in Illinois, and they had some there, some tornado warnings and high winds. So yeah,
We had that one yesterday morning, like 5:15 or something, and I thought, I hadn't gone to sleep yet, son. I had to go sometime in the morning and give some medicines at the Ark to some cats. So I thought I'll just go on over there, and then I won't have to get
how
up.
high?
So
We had like when I got up this morning, the sky was black. I mean, literally black. I thought, oh my God, is it going to snow or what? But it was like 32, so, and just starting to warm up. So I don't know. Hi, Honda. So it didn't snow or anything, and it cleared up and got sunny after a while. But I was like looking at that black sky. I mean, it was like really, really dark gray, the whole sky.
she's doing great, Lady R. If she were out, I'd show her to you, but her and the banana, they sleep together under a thing that Maria Z sent me a long time ago, corkwood, with a heat mat under them, so they come out a little bit later.
There's Mr. Ed.
Hey there.
I am excited to see your skulls, to see you paint your skulls today. This is going to be so awesome.
Well, that's why I'm late. I can't find my paint. The paints that I wanted to use for it, I can't find them anywhere.
What? What do you mean you can't find them? You have to paint those.
I'll keep looking around. I have a whole package of them
I
of
choose.
the paint.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did them in a brown and black base, and I was really looking forward to doing this. And I just got in here and I can't find it. I thought I had it right here.
I'll be darned.
You'll find them, Ed.
Well, they couldn't have walked off anywhere, so they got to be there somewhere.
Yeah, well, you see, I cleaned the whole room up.
Oh,
when I put
that
this
was your
new
first
wall
mistake.
on. So yeah, I moved them somewhere.
No less said unacceptable, Ed.
You probably put them
Oh
somewhere
no!
safe. You probably put them somewhere safe. That's when I lose stuff, is when I put it someplace safe.
I know. Just got to find where that safe is.
Hey, Soul Taker. Did you see the warning yesterday morning, Ed? Did you get it over your way? The tornado warning?
I think it was every county but mine again. I don't understand why my county keeps getting skipped.
It was like 5:15. My phone went off, and I thought it was like an Amber Alert, but it was a tornado warning, not a watch.
Those Amber Alerts make me mad.
Yeah, I turned them off on mine because I'm not out on the road enough to see children being taken down the highway. I mean, that's what they're primarily for,
What are you getting
I don't
into?
see many children at all.
Right.
But they sure do annoy the hell out of me when I get those beeps.
Yeah. Baby cat.
And it's normally from the other side of the state. It's normally always from Memphis.
Yep.
I'm like, what? You're going to travel 8 hours away to give me this warning, and I bet there's kids being abducted in Atlanta that's an hour and a half away, and they don't say nothing.
Right. Different state, though.
Yeah. I guess we should be happy we aren't getting the Atlanta things.
Thanks, Ed. Now somebody will pick that up. Thanks.
Yeah, and isn't Georgia the deadbeat father state?
I don't know.
That's what they always used to say in Illinois is if you get divorced, you got to move to Atlanta or to Georgia so you don't have to pay child support.
Oh.
Nothing personal to all the people from Georgia. It's really nice that you care about
right?
fathers who don't care.
You're only about
Somebody
an
has to.
hour away, Ed. So.
Well, I'm going to show you guys real quick the drawings I have tonight. What I have done anyway. Hey, Griffin.
Hey, Griff, what kept
Griff?
you?
This is a gray jay, or I used to call them camp robbers, is what we always called them, but I guess I'll blow myself up for a second. So we got a gray jay and colored pencil.
Oh, that's pretty.
It is.
And this is a least grebe, which when I saw it, I thought it was a western grebe, but it's like fluffy and stuff, which when I looked it up, that's a least grebe is all fluffy like this. See all the feather fluffs?
It's not a baby?
No.
Huh.
It's an adult female.
They'd make a good pillow, you know it, a good throw pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is a loon. And a deer.
Oh, wow, you've been going to town.
A headshot. Unbelievable.
Yep. Not even a butt. It's a deer head. Hi, Scuba Steve. And that's all I got for tonight. Right now, I'm going to be working on a little buffalo.
You just busted my hand
What?
looking for paint.
Oh, no.
So I'm just gluing his joints back together.
Hey, George. Good night, Steve. I thought Steve
Hey,
was coming
Steve.
in. I thought he just came in. No buffalo boots, kids.
Okay. I'm going to go in the other room and look around for the paints in the other room. Because they're
Okay.
in a little tray. I left them all in a nice tray.
So you'd think it couldn't disappear if they're in a tray.
I
Is
know.
Nico laying on them?
No, he's being a good boy. Right there. He's purring.
Boots Cat says, what kind of boat are you working on now? Yeah.
Well, I have two little drawings here that I'm starting. One is a buffalo calf, a little red dog, and the other one is kind of a buffalo butt. So, yeah.
I know you.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Well, I have nothing to work on, so I just have to sit here and look like this.
Well, that's your job, to sit and look gorgeous, Bob.
Oh, hell. No pressure.
You got to keep all the women interested.
In buffalo butts.
Yep. That's what you're here for. Just to look pretty.
Oh, it's a different Steve. Soul Taker is the Steve that left. I can let you look at Worm over here trying to sleep. That'll be cute. She said, I'm sleeping.
Look at Worm.
She's so rotten. I don't know who spoiled her so bad, but I can't even sit on the toilet, Pam. I'm not in the floor. She's got to jump up on my leg, and I'm like, really? It's kind of inappropriate. Buff butt.
Yep, Bob's just eye candy.
Scuba Steve said Bob always looks lovely.
Yes.
Bob, can I see your worm? Wow, this has got more stuff going here than my fans only.
Oh, it's just the cat. Hush. Hush. I'll be right back just in a second. I got to make sure that
Oh my God.
that the cat didn't knock the door open, which they do sometimes. So you're going to be here by yourself for just a second.
I got it covered. Don't worry. All right. Now, while they're both gone, let's take a poll on what? I do have to get up and grease one of these snakes up. It's got a couple of mites on it, and I don't want them to turn. You're stunning as usual. Oh, cat, as usual. That's not saying much. That's not saying much. Oh, worm's already snoring. Oh my God, we got two little. I was going to tell Pam this. I better wait. Two little gorgeous chihuahuas. I wanted the art so bad. They're so tiny. And they were left abandoned for 8 days in a baby crib in a house with no utilities on. So they've been through some stuff. Ed's found his paints. Yep. No way, well, okay, everybody, you're making me really jealous, Shauna. Oh, God. I didn't know that Huawei. Pants. It's the accent.
Well, that was a good thing I checked because they totally did knock the door open.
Damn it.
Just now?
And last time the cats knocked the door open and I didn't notice. And Star got out and went for a walkabout. And when I realized she was gone and stepped out and called her, some people down the street had gotten her and put her on a leash and came over and told me that they wanted to keep her.
What?
So, yeah. Yeah, they said that, obviously because she was running around, she wasn't well taken care of, and they wanted to keep her.
Well, there was your chance to.
I was like, no. And she was like, the whole time they were talking, she was like pulling on the leash, trying to get to me and stuff. And I was like, oh, God.
It just goes to show you, even when you kick your dog, it still wants to go home with you.
Yep.
Oh my God, he's my Bob. Hashtag. Hey, Bunny Viper.
Hi, Bunny.
Bunny?
Did you find your pants, Ed?
Paints? Yeah, I'm missing my blue from it.
Oh,
But
you need
I
a
think I have
blue.
all the other colors. Well, I've got normal blue. I can always mix it with water and whites and blacks.
Yeah.
But these are like watercolor paints. So they kind of go on heavy and thick and run, and just like her art. So I thought it would work real good.
Yeah, that should work good.
Yeah, there's definitely supposed to be blue in the package.
Oh, what a beautiful snake. Beautiful snake.
He wasn't awake when I sat down here. He was all curled in a ball. It is their night to get fed. They'll all be out.
Oh, look at that.
Bit. I'll be out in a little bit. This is one of the ones I was saying that like Sarah had last night. One of the reds. What did you say, Ed?
Is he orange?
Orange and red, but I call him orange. Yeah,
That's cool.
like a creamsicle and dark orange. Yeah. Got another one that's a little different than him or her. I don't know. Oh, here's one
When you
up
get
here.
when you get to the dirt snakes, will you let me know? I want to make sure I'm watching for that. Now,
Oh,
what's this one? Is that the same type?
yeah, it's the same.
How's it able to hang upside down like that?
It's right inside the rim. Right inside the rim, sitting on the top of the tank.
That can't be comfortable.
They like it though. I find them up there all the time. Here's another one in this corner. That's counted for
Oh,
3.7. Probably
you
one
need to
over there.
scold them.
Nah, they'll go down. As soon as I move the top, they'll fall down.
You make them that nice habitat to live in, and then they're sitting at the stupid top.
Yeah.
They spend a lot of time down here. There's still 4 of them somewhere down in here. Did you see the link for Sunday night for Tennessee Fish Mafia?
Yep,
Ed?
I did see that. Yep.
I
Hi,
haven't.
Jerry.
Did you see it, Ed?
Nope.
Well, it's going to be a guest that never had on, and you don't see him on much. So I'm kind of excited about it. Mama C woke up. Sorry, Mama C.
Who is it? Are you gonna? Is it a secret?
Well, it's not a secret. It's posted. I'm actually trying to remember his name. I know his name as well as I know yours. It's something world. Whips. Jesus. Whips world.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That was a brain fart. Thanks for bringing attention to the fact, Ed, that I couldn't remember.
That's what I'm here for.
You're doing a good job.
Well, you're taking care of animals at the same time, so you got to keep your mind in more than one spot.
Focus. Oh, that's a good excuse. Yeah, we'll go with that. Ricky sounds more right.
Now I can't find my little paint palette thing for putting my paints on. I was just holding it. How am I?
There's no link posted on my channel. Hold on a minute. I'll be right back. I mean, I'll be here, but you know what I mean.
That's fine.
I'm still here. I think
They
I know
sell
what.
these little paint palettes for 99 cents at the Dollar Tree now.
Really? 99 cents?
Yeah, well, I guess $1.27 now or whatever it is.
Is there?
Because it's not the dollar store anymore. I don't know where I put it, so I'm just going to use an old plate. Luckily, she doesn't have a lot of blue. Oh, I can't see any chat or anything.
Oh.
Let's see. I'm just going to bring it up on the other side.
Hey, Kiwi. Hey, Sketty Nona. And then there's Nola's Dolls. Ed, what do you use for clear coat?
It really depends on what it is. I use a lot of different things for clear coat. Sometimes I use the different cans, spray paints that are clear, and I normally go with a matte, but I do keep high gloss also. I have let's see, I have some polyurethane somewhere. Nothing's around in the right spots right now. But I keep polyurethane around, so I clear coat sometimes with polyurethane also. But yeah, that's pretty much all I use right now for clear coats.
The reason that link wasn't posted while away is because I left it unlisted because his logo wouldn't fit the StreamYard frame. I could have the whips and half of his body on his little logo, but not the whirl. So I messaged him and asked him to resize it, and he did.
Well, Whip is awesome. He's a super cool
And I just
guy.
forgot to, yeah, he is. And I just forgot to release it as public. So it's out there now.
Trying to get the chat to pop up.
I made a shrimp hide that looks like a ravioli, and now I'm making a burrito pleco hide. It's a food theme.
There we go.
The
Is
Dollar
Trash
Tree.
Cat here?
Yeah.
Oh, Bunny Viper's here.
Yep.
Well, Trash Cat asked me earlier today if Baby Cat was my cat or my parents' cat. And it is actually Nico's cat, is how I used to say it. Because she was dropped off in front of my house years ago. Well, I guess 7 years ago now. And Nico was 1 year old. And she was on my porch, and I did not want to be the guy that ended up with 1 million cats. So I wasn't going to get another cat. And I kept her. Well, I didn't keep her. I let her live on my porch for the weekend. And then I was going to take her to what do you call it? What's the art called? A shelter. I was going to take her to a cat shelter on the weekend because I was working every day. And we were doing lots of overtime and everything. Well, it was going to get below freezing, and I couldn't let this little kitten be outside. So I let her in, and I didn't know if Nico was going to eat her or what was going to happen. Because, like, what would happen is she would crawl up one side of the glass, and then Nico would on the other side of the windows. Well, I let her in, and she just followed Nico around like it was her mom. I mean, Nico went and ate, and she went and ate behind him. He went to the bathroom, and she followed him to the toilet, and she was just a little bitty
She must
kitten.
have imprinted on him or whatever they say.
Yeah, well, and he took care of her, and so Baby Cat is Nico's cat, is what I normally say,
Oh.
but I pay the bills. Nico doesn't pay many bills.
ADHD Aquatics said, I love Nico. And I have a cat named Nico.
Oh, that's awesome. He is such a good boy. It's kind of weird, though, because Baby Cat has her moments, too, that she's really a good girl. So, Nico's just a beggar. A beggar that likes to be in the middle of everything.
Talking about beggars, he was sitting there looking at me, and as soon as I put the camera, he moved on. They know when it's time to eat, for sure. They're like the cats and stuff. It's getting kind of big. It's over 2 feet.
So is Sarah and Blackie going to be here tonight?
Yeah. Blackie sent a note saying that he was going to be a little bit late, and I haven't heard from Sarah, but I'm sure she's coming.
Hey, Daniel.
Well, I'm super happy that Bob's with us.
Oh, Ed, thank you. I don't know if I'm going to stay the whole time, but I'm going to do my best.
Well, I appreciate it.
Only for you, Ed. No, I slept 17 hours the other day. I mean, just bathroom and medicines. That was it. And take my dogs out. So I kind of caught up finally.
I slept like that too, kind of. Slept an awful lot yesterday.
I just didn't want to get up, so I didn't.
So that's the first one.
Let's see. Hold on. Oh,
Oh,
cool.
let me blow you up.
And it's the only one with blue. See that how it has a little bit of blue right there?
Yeah.
So that one, I'm going to darken it down some now and go over it with some darkness. But yeah,
That's going to be
I
so
think it's coming
cool.
out pretty
I'm
good.
just so excited about it.
I've been looking forward to it all week long. I couldn't believe I misplaced my paints.
Let's look at you under the light. I'm looking for mites. There aren't any.
That's
Well,
good.
congratulations.
Nary a one. Somehow this corn snake bin has escaped it. Escaped the plague.
Maybe it's those mothballs I dropped in its cage.
They're just like,
Bob is breaking up.
oh, because I rested the phone on my abdomen. It's easier than holding it.
I see somebody. I see Sarah.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Sarah.
Hello.
Hey, Sarah.
You look very pretty tonight.
Thank you. It's funny because I just have only I've been at the creek and then I sort of rushed up and chucked some clothes on. But I saw myself on the pre-screen and I asked Mikey if I should go and like maybe just smear some mud on my face or something because I don't. Yeah, I looked too fresh for how I feel, which is not.
Well, was it a good swim?
I mostly didn't actually swim. I waded through the creek like up to my waist and sort of dipped in it to pick stuff up. I went for a big walk and collecting crystals and climbing through the creek and stuff like that. So I wanted to swim, but I was trying to hurry because today is our first day of not being in daylight savings anymore.
Oh.
Time's all up. But I just feel like by the time I woke up and I've got all the kids, I was like, I'll quickly go to the creek and I have to be back in time for my stream. And then, it didn't happen. But I knew if I went swimming and stuff, I would lose track of the time. As it is, I kind of did anyway because I'm here late. I
Did that-
tried.
It's going to make it even harder for you to join our streams because now you're even further behind, right?
Yeah. Hopefully I'll adjust to it. But yeah, it's like it's a big change from because like a few weeks ago the streams were happening at 3 o'clock for me, and now they're so it's like because we sort of like swapped directions.
Yep.
I'm surprised that we do it at different times of the year. I thought the whole world would do it at the same time.
I guess it's fun because I find it funny that it's like almost at that same time that we do the swap. We just go like in the opposite direction.
Yazzie, come back.
Yeah, we got spring forward and fall back, and so do you, but your spring and falls are at different times. So
Right.
So actually what was 1 hour difference is now 2 hour difference.
Yeah.
Pam, someone came to see you, Pam.
What's that?
Someone came to see you.
Oh, there's Yazzie.
Stare
Look at
it.
him.
Oh.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Lucky?
You don't look totally awake yet.
Yeah, bloody daylight savings time and all that, and that makes a mess of you.
Rub some mud on your face.
I think you're supposed to get an extra hour's sleep, and I think I got 3 hours less.
Oh.
But anyway, you get that and that.
I did read a little something written by a psychologist arguing against daylight savings time or something, and just saying it's traumatic for people to have to just change the time, because your body clock is functioning and you're going along, and then all of a sudden the clock's different and you've got to adjust, and it's
Yeah.
you know.
It's a similar thing to the
traumatic.
science of how jet lag works.
What is that called? Our circadian rhythms?
Circadian.
Circadian.
Yeah.
Arcadian.
You get all out of whack. And just when you settle in to the new time and you're like, all right, I'm working this out, and then they go and change it again.
Yep.
Remember when it used to be like 4 months or something like that max, and then all of a sudden it's like half the year now?
Yeah, they made it longer for us.
Bloody nonsense.
What I find funny is that where I am, like, if I drive up the road, I don't know, 20 minutes or something, I'm in Queensland, and they don't change the time at all. They just keep normal time, just that little tiny way away. And then here I have to jump and shuffle. So it's not even nationwide. It's only for
Yeah. There's 2 states here that don't do it too. Arizona and Hawaii, if I remember right. Don't
So
do
that-
daylight savings time at all.
I guess that changes your age an hour when you go back and forth.
Balances
Good
out
for
at
you.
the end of the year, though.
Yeah,
Wow.
unfortunately.
Hello to everyone in chat. You've probably already done hellos, so I don't need to go through everyone.
Kat McKenzie said, hello, Blackie. Travis said, hi, Blackie.
Hi, Kat. Hi, Trav. Hi, Huawei. Lots of love. Hey, Dan. Scoop Steve. Kiwi Mamo.
Oh, Steve.
GRB lad. Nola.
GRB.
Rachel.
Hey.
Trash Cat. Yell out if I missed you and you really want me to say hi. Oh, hi, Scungy. How are you, love? Love you loads.
yeah, love you too.
I saw you waving in the back there.
Nice. It's nice to be seen. I should really get drawing. I yesterday my plan was that I would wake up this morning and I would draw all the way until the stream started. But it was just such a nice day, and it had to be.
I've never opened your package, Sarah.
You haven't opened it yet?
No.
Crikey.
Well, I haven't. I don't think you've been on here when I've been on here for the last week or so.
No.
Let me go get it.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Let me go get it. I'll do it.
There's
Yeah,
2 of the skulls.
Oh, nice.
So I'm trying to make them look like they're watercolored,
Wait.
like you did.
That's going to be tricky. Huh?
Oh, that's going to be so awesome, Ed.
It's very cool. I'm so excited to see how it's going.
Well, thank you. I can't wait. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Blackie, for that idea, man. It was pretty
Hey,
awesome.
no worries. thank you very much for, making it come to fruition.
Oh, well,
Yes.
I'm
let's
a
wait till
thinker,
it's
not
done.
a doer.
Hopefully, we'll still be set. When it's all done, you're going to be like, that was my artwork or a mimic of it.
Hi, Huawei, again. Kat, yeah, a little better. I'm still a little bit sniffly and whatnot, but certainly don't feel quick anymore. Still get a rocketing cough occasionally. I maybe should ease up on the smokes, but, stuff that for now.
Pam,
What?
are you back to your formal nubile state so that you can make it to the mailbox? Should I send your package?
Actually, this last week I've been extremely bad. So,
Damn it.
hopefully by Monday, I'm hoping that I can walk again. It's like I've been really having to walk carefully and stuff 'cause my feet are so swollen up right now.
Well, maybe I can just get it delivered right to the door.
No, that would be expensive. But I would go ahead and send it because he's about due. The mailman every once in a while he'll bring my mail to me, and it's about due. He should be doing it pretty quick.
So do send it.
Yeah, because like I said, the mailman he every once in a while, like once a month or so, he'll just bring all my mail to the door. Because he knows that I have trouble getting over to the mailbox because it's quite a ways away and my truck's not running and I'm old and all that crap. So, yeah.
And sometimes there are decent people out there.
Yep.
My mailman used to bring the mail here until he met my dog, and now he won't bring the mail. And I go and get it. So it's all right. But yeah, he came one day and the dog was there, and the kids were like, "She's a friendly dog. She's really nice." And he was like, "I'm not getting out of the car. Here you go," and gave them the mail, and then he never came back.
Was it down at the mailbox or he came up the driveway?
He came up the driveway. Well, he was just coming up and leaving it on my porch.
Oh, right.
Which I was really grateful for. Oh. It's such a lovely feeling to know that you send it off and then it makes it.
Just magically appears. Oh, that's a nice touch.
That's awesome. Very nice.
Did I send enough to cover that much postage? I can't remember.
Yes, you did. Thanks. You're always very thoughtful when you make your payments. I think you even put some extra in. You've made like a second payment to make sure you will cover it.
You ready? Oh, I got some extra stuff
Stop
too.
painting for a second.
This is the extra.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's a card. I made it.
That's kind of like the one Holly got, isn't it? Freaky fish lady.
No, because she got a rainbow cat snail, but I guess that could look like a slug.
No, you gave her a little extra thing too.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It was similar, but not like that. Not that.
I always try to like do a little something.
This is really cool. I really like the extra thing you put in there a lot.
I thought that you would.
Yeah. All right.
I think you did like the extra payment afterwards. I was like, I'm gonna book a special.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Wow.
It's really cool. And it looks a lot like worm too.
Potential future project there for you, Ed.
Hey, there you go.
Love it. Thank you. I can't remember you ever doing like eyes like that on anything.
No, so I only did. There's like just a very small little hand drawings that I started doing. I just did that little group of them, and then I sort of considered like that I might do some more. Oh, where is that other drawing? Yeah, so it's sort of it's a different energy when I draw those ones, and the whole process is a bit different for me. But I kind of like them.
Yeah, I do too. The sticker's pretty cool too. It
Yeah,
reminds me
pretty often when you buy a piece of scungy work, you don't end up with just one piece of art in your package. Even those little stickers are pieces of art, aren't they?
reminded me of
I
Pam's
think so.
shower story.
But it's always different. I try not to just make it like unthinking. Like I try and think about it, what stuff I do each time. But it did just remind me that I want to go and find that other drawing. So I'm gonna like vanish for a second because I'm in my bedroom.
Okay.
I only have what I've brought in here. I'm gonna go look for it. I'll be back in 1 sec. But thank you, Bob. I'm so glad. And you should. That little drawing is actually a card. When you open up that, you will find that it's a card. Back in a sec.
Thank you.
Yeah, GRB 10 to 2, mate. Give or take a minute.
They're starting to wake up now. There's another big corn snake.
Any nocturnal, Bob?
They're I can't think of any words tonight. They're active at dawn and dusk, so they're I can't remember. This one, look at it. You think? What do you think it wants? Sitting right there like a fish wanting to eat, and it came right.
That's
straight.
pretty inhabited.
It came right out of the wherever it was sleeping under that log, and yeah, it's not going to be long. It won't be long.
Nola says she put her little sticker in a little frame and hung it on her mirror. That's nice.
Huh.
That's a tiny frame.
Yeah.
They have those miniature things. Oh, I didn't think of that.
Dollhouse frames.
I'm afraid I'm going to tear mine. I'm not.
Use a knife and keep the plastic on the back of it. Safest.
It's coming off now. It's coming off. I'm not smart enough to do that, Blackie. You know that.
I'm all prevention, more prevention than cure. I'd like to think so, anyway.
Oh, I see why she's got that on there now. She's got this packaged up very nicely.
And I've sent you another one in the other kind of mail, though.
In that what?
In the, like an untrapped one, I've sent to you as well. It's on its way.
Oh,
Veronica Lake in it.
how nice. You shouldn't have done that. Now I'll be wondering what it is till I see it.
Oh, yeah, bought it, Bob. I had to do it.
You named it and you bought it last time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Veronica Lake, remember?
Yes, I do remember now.
Is on
I
our
do remember that now. I can't believe I forgot Veronica.
Yeah.
Nobody puts Veronica in the corner.
This is a little card. Aw.
Yeah. So I wrote in the card really small, and as I was writing, I was thinking, I can barely see this as I'm writing it.
I guess Pam wants to see what you wrote me. She's so jealous. I'm shaking so bad. Yeah. And that's, well, that you saw the card, so that's the front of it. And then this sticker was inside.
Oh, awesome. I love
cool.
that guy.
Wow.
Awesome.
So I got 3 extra things besides what I got. That's
She
awesome.
hangs behind me, that sticker.
Yeah. I was trying to
Wow.
think if there was any stickers that I hadn't sent to Bob already, and I thought that might have been one I hadn't sent him.
I hadn't sent it. My
Because I'm
God,
pretty sure I've sent most of them already.
that looks like me cleaning the cat litter pans at the Ark. It really
That's a
does.
compliment.
I don't do it in the nude usually, just on the weekends. But Jesus.
It's not like the cat room surrounded in windows.
I know, right, Ed? Now that the leaves are coming back in, I don't get any police calls anymore.
Oh, that's good. The kids can go outside and play now.
Right. Ed, I think when you see the 2 new little chihuahuas we got in, that you're going to want chihuahuas. Oh, they're not like Yazzie. They're tiny, and they're real sweet. They're like everyone. Yeah. Someone moved and just vacated this guy's place where they were renting or whatever. I don't know the details, but they left and left these 2 chihuahuas in like a baby playpen.
Oh,
That's
But
crappy.
I don't know if they had food and ran out, but anyway, he found them with no food and water. And of course, crappy was what it was when he found them after 8 days.
Good Lord.
And
You're lucky they're alive.
yeah, well, they're super skinny to start with, but one of them doesn't have much hair on his back, so he's on antibiotics and stuff like that. But they're named Shadow and Princess, and I thought that would only be 6 dogs if I get them. I had 6 dogs, a couple years ago, 3 years ago, and they died off on me. They got old.
If you could just get big ones, you could have a sled team.
I know. It's true.
You might still be able to do a sled team with chihuahuas. It'd be cool. Chihuahuas have a lot of spirit.
I think they're Dobermans. Oh my gosh, lots of comments. Let me see what's going on down here. Hey, Surf City Cichlids, Sandy Dowdy. All the cool kids came in.
Sandy?
Sandy.
Surfing.
Surf City.
Surf City. So I just found my emails and stuff today, and I meant to reply, but then I had the creek, and I was going to reply after, but then I was late. And here I am anyway to say thank you. I will reply, and I got your email and your payment and your address. And thank you so much. And I will send your stuff out this week.
Nola said I still need to send my payment from Wednesday.
That's okay. Nola said she was sick and her kids were sick, so I was not wanting to.
Okay. I wasn't sure who that was for.
Pressure
Right.
on her because usually she's like prompt, and she was sick. So.
Thinking about maybe doing a baby doll thing on my show this week. No, I think I'll wait.
Doll lamb.
Well, I got a really creepy doll that was pulled out of the ocean in a crab trap or a lobster trap. It was sent to me from White Feather or Ash White Feather. And it smells like the ocean. It's filled with dirt. It's missing most of its like special effects, but I'm going to add a little bit of hair to it and add some other stuff to it.
Mm.
And then I think I might encase it in acrylic and put a light in there.
Nola
I
said
love it.
leave
Pretty
the
cool.
dolls alone. Sorry, Sconger.
That's okay. I'm just trying to add my enthusiasm to add to his project.
Smells like the ocean. It's so crazy.
Just the story. That's beautiful. I love it. I can't wait to see.
Nola's
The
a
doll's got some
protester.
history. Doll's got stories to tell.
That doll could be haunted, Ed.
Yeah. Well, I was going to do it for Halloween last year, and I forgot.
See?
If it's not already haunted, it will be by the time Ed's finished with it.
Yes.
I haven't seen Ash for a while, so I've been kind of afraid to do it because I'd like to do it while she was around.
Are you talking about Ash, the cichlid sleeping girl?
Well, it's Ash Whitefeather is her
No,
was her handle.
no, that's not the one. There's an Ash that was on YouTube where she's back. She was away for a bit.
Ash's cichlids.
Coming
Yep,
along.
it's her. Really pretty looking blonde gal. It's got a little boy and a husband. Yep. That's
This
her.
gal, she's Native American.
That's definitely not her.
She's very pretty though.
Well, of course, if she's Native American. What was that thing about? I don't even know enough about it to ask. There's something about a lady that went on the Academy Awards. I don't know, current or back some other time, but anyway, she was supposed to. She's a Native American, but then it came out that she wasn't. She was Mexican, and she was there to. I don't know. See, I told you I didn't know enough about it to even ask about it. 2,140 mentions of Bob in 95 videos on Pam's channel. That's grotesque.
It says, how do you find that out?
Yeah, because we want to burn that evidence.
It would actually be handy to know. How do you do that,
Yeah.
Dr. Anthony?
Tell who has the info?
Huawei.
Oh, okay.
Is Dr. Ant here?
He is.
Oh, he is. Hi, Dr. Anthony. Look, I'm making. This is scrunchies. Art, like a three-dimensional art piece of hers. Let me. Hers is so much better. It's so awesome. But
He asked you if you're ready for Peru, Ed.
I was thinking about it earlier today. I was wondering if I should bring a lot of extra toilet paper. Okay, here we go.
Oh, that's turning out so cool, Ed.
Great.
Awesome.
See how I'm trying to make it look like watercolors, like she did it? I'm using the same paintbrush for everything. The only paint that wasn't that watercolor paint is the blue right there, because I lost my blue, but it doesn't
Very
mix as
cool,
well.
though. Oh,
That looks
awesome.
alright.
Yeah.
Those multicolor ones are looking really awesome.
You know what? I
Oh.
realized I missed one.
What I'm working on right now.
Oh,
People
sweet.
people know what I was talking about. Travis says Marlon Brando. I'm talking about the counterfeit Native American lady. Marlon Brando had her accept his award, so this wasn't current.
Oh.
Nola said she's dressed as a Native American. You got
There's
it.
some
Travis.
there's some senator or congressman that said she was Native American, got scholarships and job opportunities through Harvard, and it turns out that she's not Native American, but I can't think of what her name is. Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah.
I think that's her name.
Yeah.
I think it's time that we stop trying to do racism and just start living. And just say everybody's equal. I think it'd be a wonderful thing.
Would be.
Yazzie gave 2 shakes of his tail off of that, Ed. It's the first time he's agreed with you, Ed.
Holy cow.
Times are changing.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going backwards, though. In the 70s, like you could have movies like Blazing Saddles and stuff, and you couldn't do that anymore.
Nope. Mel Brooks is so funny, too.
Oh my gosh, yeah. This is really doing a number on this paintbrush. Look at how this paintbrush is just getting toasted.
That looks like all my paintbrush. If you've ever been to my Instagram, it does say in the bio that I am a destroyer of paintbrushes. So.
I didn't read I don't know if I even know where bios are. I don't know if I have a bio on mine.
I didn't for ages. The thing is, I'm an incredibly indecisive person. And as well as being like really indecisive, I just feel like one day I might say something and then another day I'm like, is that what I say? Well, no, like it's not. Today I have like a different opinion. Maybe I have different information or a different mood, and sometimes I say something like different. And I find it really hard to commit stuff when I'm on social media and I've got to, even just writing like what's it called? Like whatever the description is that goes along with the picture. So like I post a picture and it has words with it. I don't know what to put on those words. I could write 20 different things and they're all as valid as each other, and I don't know what one to choose, and I don't know what one I stand by, and do I put it up on the internet and go, this is so like I think it took me years to put up a bio. I think I only put it up in the last like 8 months or something, to be honest, just because apparently you should have one, but I find it terribly difficult, and I get myself into a real little spin about everything I have to commit to.
Well, I'll have to ask Grasshopper to see if I have a bio. I don't know where to go. It was he was the one who knew how many times Bob's talked on Pam's show.
Yeah. He put the link in there about how to do it.
Yeah, thanks for that, Huawei. I'm going to have a fiddle with that, I reckon.
There'll be something fun you can do with it, right?
Okay, so there's one skull missing somehow. And it's like not quite high enough. So this very top skull right there that needs to be painted, should I go with the top color skull that's kind of a bright reddish orange, or should I go the middle one right there that's bright green? I don't have in there either. So those are the two that I don't have painted.
Can you show it again, Ed? Hold it.
Green. Oh.
Show the scope.
Yeah.
Green.
There.
Green?
Well, that's what I think, because of the balance of the other colors. Like next to it, you've got kind of an orangey one and a kind of yellow one. So if you go with an orangey color again, you're going to sort of be dominating. Whereas if you go for green again, there's no other greens next to it. That's why I think that
works. And so what I do is I just smash the paint into it, and then I take a different color and I smash that paint into it. So you see how I'm just smashing this green? Then I'll take like yellow and smash it over it with the crappy. And that's how I do these. I don't know if anybody cares, but it seems to work.
So this top color is the one that stays then?
It's the brightest. And I painted it green or gray so that way I don't have to go as thick on the paints. Because if it was white, I'd have to go a lot thicker to get the colors to pop.
Right.
You'd see the white so much better. It'd wash everything out. And so it's more tricks to doing miniatures than painting, I'm sure.
Grasshopper says your Instagram is private, Ed.
But can you
What
not
was that?
still say bio if it's private?
Oh, I just remembered some of that stuff you've got on there, Ed. Oh, yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
You said your Instagram's private, and then I started thinking, oh, yep, it is.
Is it private?
That's what he said.
I didn't know that. Well, that sucks.
No wonder you're not growing, Ed. See?
I have about 3 people a day ask me to be my friend.
How
I
are
guess
they
that's
getting
because
through?
it's private.
Probably.
It says, do I accept them or not? And I just say yes. But let's see. I'm going to go to my Instagram and find out how to make it not private.
Yeah, that's
I
what
had mine really private for a long time, and I just had like 13 of my closest humans
Oh,
that I
no.
know in person.
Look at this chicken tender. I wish I had that chicken tender right now.
What is that sauce?
I don't know.
You know what sauce I like?
It's called
It's
Jack Front's Treats. I don't even know what country this is from. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's cheese. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that video. I'm gonna try to find myself.
That would be even better.
Edit profile.
Probably.
Share profile. No.
Or settings. Is there settings? I can't remember.
Oh, there is a settings.
Just a guess.
Privacy.
But now you know that'll give everybody free access to your OnlyFans.
I don't know what that even means, so there we go.
Ed is a lot more innocent than you, Bob.
You think it's on
Why?
there?
He doesn't
Pam,
know what your OnlyFans is.
I've been on hours and hours and hours and hours of road trips with Ed. He's not, trust me. Trust me. Okay, your Instagram is working. Farway said.
You're gonna be my friend now, Bob? Oh, you already are.
I already am.
I see your stuff all the time.
Yep. We like each other's stuff all the time. I saw Nico today.
Oh, now I've lost my picture though. I went to look for the art and I can't find it.
Ed, I was a little bit surprised, not in a bad way or a negative way, but that Nico making a political statement kind of surprised me.
What political statement did Nico make?
That wasn't, I don't know if you call it political. There's some song about giving the government taking our stuff and giving it to other people or something like that. And you said Nico's not big government, or Nico said I'm not big government. I don't know.
I don't know, but I am a libertarian and I don't believe in giving everything away. So,
Oh, I don't
and I
either.
think we spend money on stupid stuff. So,
I agree with that. He was looking real
let the
cute.
states have more control.
Huh?
I want the states to have more control, but I don't think the video for today for Nico was something about how he went to the doctor and he's been diagnosed with sexy.
Well, I might have been catching up. It might have been, I slept those 17 hours. It might have been during that melee.
Oh no, the sexy one's tomorrow. Today was do I have a lot of pictures of my cat? And then I showed like the last 8 photos of Nico.
I did see that one too. Yeah. Well, it must have been yesterday then.
I've been gonna make an Instagram for my cat because I was making all these kind of really fun videos of like there's a bag on the floor and then you just like start filming the bag and you get closer and closer and then you look in the opening of the bag and there he is in the bag. They're really fun.
Awesome.
And I was like, I should put these on for other people to enjoy, not just me, because he was a really cute thing.
Kate's posthumous account.
Yeah, but the thing is, then I've only got so many limited videos of him. Some of them are cute. I've got that video of him when he climbed into the, so when you get like a 6-pack of bottles and it has like a cardboard around it, so he'd managed to climb into it and get his legs through the holes and was like walking around and then occasionally flopping around and stuff in a 6-pack box.
Do you want to see the one that I'm working on now, Kat, or the ones that I've got done and can be sold if anybody wants them?
I want to see them all.
You want to see them all?
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, we haven't seen the one you're working on now, have we?
I held it up once. You just weren't paying attention.
Probably all up in these chihuahuas and snakes. Ed isn't drinking
Just a minute,
tea.
I'll throw it. I just got to do a little.
Nope.
Let me finish the little part I'm working on.
Made a Mai Tai today.
Things are really an alcoholic one.
A Mai Tai is delicious.
Yeah, I used to drink them a long time ago. I like them.
I don't think I ever have.
I didn't feel like going to the store and buying tea, so all I had was pineapple juice, orange juice, coconut rum, and orange liqueur all together.
Sounds pretty good,
Works
Ed.
out pretty good.
Huawei says having states with control is a good idea, but when you have states like Tennessee, Ed, Tennessee, which can't be trusted with even a little power, you can still block him, Ed.
I don't know.
You don't even know what that means.
But
I guess he
Can I
doesn't like that I have state income tax and I have state. We also have health care for our people in this state.
Yeah.
How many states have TennCare? I believe in
TennCare.
health care for everybody.
TennCare is one of the best insurances. It's better than Blue Cross commercial because I work there.
We just don't have the corruption, so our tax dollars actually go to where they're supposed to.
Right. Joe,
not to be
no,
like
he said
it, but I think that
he's just joking. He said.
What?
Travis said no politics. Cut it out.
Yeah.
yeah, well, I think that's a rule of Pam's channel is you can't talk politics.
It is.
Yeah. It is. It is.
He said he's just messing around. He didn't know anything about Tennessee. I could have told you that because we're here, Ed, so he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Tell you what, though, actually really good is just bourbon and pineapple juice together. Pineapple juice is a surprising wonder, and I love it. Just saying.
Is apple juice and bourbon?
What? Sorry, what did you say?
Did you say apple juice and bourbon?
Pineapple juice.
Oh, yeah.
Pineapple juice and bourbon.
Delicious.
I didn't expect it, but it actually works really well. It's quite nice.
Pineapple juice is like a miracle.
I think so too.
It really is.
It's such good stuff.
I'd have to try that if I ever drink alcohol again.
Yeah.
I never liked bourbon. I think I got sick on it when I was like 15 or something.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't like rum, but I don't mind like the coconut rum in a cocktail because it's got the coconut in it. But just the taste of rum itself. But I think that might be the same. We have a kind of rum here where you can get like a really strong version of it, but it's still a really cheap kind of crappy rum. And I do recall drinking a whole bottle of that on my birthday once, and I don't think I ever drank it again. Like
Alcohol, I can't drink
or
alcohol.
something. It's been a long
Alcohol
time.
that makes me sick is peach schnapps.
Oh.
Yuck.
That stuff will get you drunk quick.
You don't know it's alcohol.
I know.
When I was about 14, I went over to one of my girlfriend's houses to spend the night, and I just cleaned my paintbrush and my coffee cup. Anyway,
Well, can you run? I just cleaned my paintbrush in my coffee cup through that search on Pam's channel and see how many times she said it. I know that's not the first time I've heard it.
what was I saying? Oh, I went over to my girlfriend's house when I was about 14, spent the night with her. And after her parents went to sleep, we snuck down in the basement, and her dad had like a bar with a lock on it. Then you open it up and like pull it out, and it's lined with like bottles on both sides, great big bar thing. And she'd snuck the key. So we decided to have a shot of everything in the bar. We had shot glasses. And I remember the last one that I had was peppermint schnapps. And I threw it up my nose. Out my nose.
You threw it up.
And I have never, ever been able to stand the taste of peppermint schnapps ever since then.
Sarah's computer's just crashed, so
I was wondering what happened to her.
She was awfully still there for a moment, wasn't she?
Yes.
I thought she was just really listening.
Right.
Yeah, she seemed very focused. That's when I knew something was up.
Okay, I will show you guys what I'm working on. And of course, I'm in the process of working on it, so don't judge it too much.
Never.
Because that means it's not done yet. There's still quite a lot to do. I'm just kind of blocking in colors and stuff.
Yeah, that 151's really nice, GRB. Oh, hello. Bison calf, is it?
Yep,
Buffalo.
it is.
Bison.
Little buffalo calf.
That's some bud in there. Oh, a lot of bud in there.
Yep, it's got some bud in it.
2 hips. That's kind of an abnormal position, isn't it?
No, it's just laying down. It's laying down on the grass.
It turned its butt toward you.
Yep.
It's cute.
That's what she said.
And then the ones that I've got done, if anybody's interested in bidding on any of these, I'll show them real quick. We got a deer.
Oh, do you want me to show those pictures?
Oh, yeah. Why don't you show them? Because you got better photographs of them that I sent you.
Una Mementa.
And like this here, what I was trying to show you, the little buffalo calf I'm working on, you can't even see the color. He's actually really bright orange and yellow and stuff, but it's really hard to show on the stupid webcam.
All right, you should be able to see one.
Yep, I see it coming up here. Hold on, let me. Okay, there's a doe. And these are all the little cards, the little cards.
You just let me know when you want to move on to the next.
Oh, move on. Go ahead and flip through them. Nobody wants to look at them that long. And that is a gray jay, or what we used to call a camp robber.
I want to look at him for a minute. Him or her. Does it have a tuft or whatever on a point on its head that's laying down?
No, they don't. They have a rounded head. They don't have a jay
crest
crest.
Are they called camp robbers because they steal your food?
Yep. They're good at robbing the picnic tables.
Where is that at? Where do they live?
That one was in Oregon, but I have seen them in Montana too. They're usually up in the mountains or up in the high country with a lot of, like, he's in a pine tree there. I got some really good pictures and made a painting of one. Years ago. That was in Oregon, up by Joseph, Oregon, when we were camping. And then I've seen them in Yellowstone Park too, in the higher areas of Yellowstone Park, up in the pine trees.
I like that bird.
Okay, moving on.
Moving along.
There we have a grebe. It is a least grebe, which I had to look up because I thought it was there's a western grebe, but they have like smoother feathers and sharp patterns on them. Whereas the lesser grebe or least grebe, so you see the fluff at the bottom feathers, they got these fluffy, downy looking feathers on them. So
yeah, I wondered about that one when you sent it through with the title of it, because they normally have lesser as the name, but least, I think least sounds even better than lesser.
Yeah, it's called a least grebe.
Yeah.
And then a loon, just a loon. It's not a very, I don't like it very well, but it is a loon.
I didn't realize they had a ring on their neck.
Yeah, yep.
I didn't realize that. Cool.
So pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's the 4 you sent me, isn't it?
Yep, that's it. So I'm going to pull it down.
Should ask if anybody's ever heard of that duck I sent you.
Yeah, what was it called again?
Indian running duck. They stand
Indian runner.
Indian runner. Yeah. They stand straight up like penguins instead of waddling. Their heads straight up. It's weird. A friend of mine has one, and she was showing it to me. And I'm
awesome.
I've never heard of that. I looked them up. So
I had never heard of them either.
But they walk straight upright like a penguin. It's weird. They can run.
I seem to recall them being a very prominent duck breed down here when I was a lot younger. People who had ducks generally had Indian runners.
I don't know where I don't read much, so I didn't even bother to see where they're from originally.
I'm going to guess South Asia somewhere.
Indian.
Maybe. Although, potentially,
I know.
because India wasn't named India until the last 150 years or something, even less probably. So they probably had names for these birds before countries were named, some countries.
Yeah. She said hers is a blue runner. That's the pattern of feathers it had.
Yeah. All ducks taste good, their eggs taste good, and their fat is great for baking vegetables.
Hi, Lisa.
Sorry,
these are supposed to be really good layers. I remember I was seeing that it said they lay 300 to 350 eggs a year. That's a lot of eggs.
That's a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, when my sister was living in North Queensland, she had so many ducks, and bloody hell, what were those other black and white pheasanty looking things? I can't remember what they're called. The rooster. But yeah, loads and loads of duck eggs always. And some people won't come at a duck egg. I think the flavour's a little bit different to a chook egg, but I find them quite excellent.
I used to eat a lot of duck eggs. We had ducks and chickens, and I would gather up the duck eggs along with the chicken eggs. There's nothing wrong with them.
Preferred. Aren't they preferred in baking? I don't know why. Maybe because they're a little larger or bigger yolk or something?
Something like that. Yeah, good for cakes.
I wonder if they're like ducks have that gamey taste. I have eaten duck before, and I didn't care.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. I just preferred chicken, but it tasted wild.
It's certainly a stronger flavoured meat. It's like your brown meat of a turkey all over it, sort of thing, which I quite enjoy.
That's our Christmas dinner. Every year is a duck. That's a traditional Czech Christmas dinner.
I did one about 4 or 5 years ago now on a smoker that I had. And yeah, I did it for a little bit too long. So the meat was very crispy and I wasted a bloody $20 duck.
Oh, wow.
And then refused to use that smoker ever again, blaming the smoker for the poor job on the duck.
I like the way you talk.
There it is.
I think I'd do the same.
I'm glad poor Sarah's not here to see this. Dr. Anthony said that he hates all artists. I think several exclamation marks. I'm so jealous of those that can draw paint. So, 9 exclamation marks.
I'm super jealous as well.
No. Oh, that's cool. Travis always had ducks and geese holidays. They were hunters.
This is a painting of the camp robber that I did. It took me a while to find it. That's not the greatest photograph. Hopefully it'll show up fairly well.
Oh.
Cute.
Do you still have that painting?
Oh, hell no. I sold that a long time ago. It was a 16 by 20 oval, which is why there's like blacked out on the corners where the...
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I
That detail is spectacular.
No bird for you guys.
Is Sarah going to be able to be back?
Yeah, she says she's sending me updates of screenshots of her computer slowly coming along, and she says getting slowly there.
Ah.
She's just got a really shitty old computer. So if someone wants to PayPal Sarah like $2,500 so she can buy a new Apple Mac, that'd be fabulous.
I'm on it.
And a new washing machine. She came here yesterday for a few hours and we smashed out 3 or 4 loads of washing.
Well, that's awesome.
And
well, not awesome that she needs a new one, but it's awesome that she gets to hang out with you.
Yeah, it was good. We don't get to see each other often enough. Yeah, my washing machine's busted too, so we had to you have to monitor it through the loads because it gets to certain stages and just switches itself off and fritzes out.
Oh, look at this baby soaking in its water. I'm getting ready to grease him up with the mite medicine.
Has it got like a caramel stripe down the middle of its back, or is that just the way the light's hitting it?
It does. It's got a pretty stripe. I think it's a cinnamon G-stripe, but it does have a couple
Cinnamon
of
Jew?
I saw it sitting in there yesterday, and I fed it early because I'm planning on treating it right now.
Is that in?
Was that a
different
cinnamon
tank to the other
Jew
ones?
stripe?
Cinnamon juice.
Yep. She's that one that I got at PetSmart like maybe a year ago, and I couldn't believe they had a snake like this pretty there at PetSmart, a ball python.
I'm surprised that girl didn't buy it. That's always talking about her lizards that works behind the counter.
Look at this, just for me taking the clips off. Wow. None of that. You just
Apparently,
ate last night.
Lisa says, I never understood why duck fat is so sought after for stuff. Apparently, goose fat is even better for roasting vegetables in. Many Europeans swear by it. I used to work for a Frenchman, and he wouldn't roast vegetables in anything else other than goose fat.
Huh.
That's awesome.
I see Sarah. She's
Hurrah.
back.
Welcome
I've
back, Sarah.
returned. That is how freaking long
That's
it
awesome.
took me.
Yeah, I put the call out for someone to PayPal you enough money for a new Macintosh and a new washing machine. We'll see how that goes.
That'd be nice if you know you're feeling generous. All right. It sucks not having a washing machine, but I'd really like a computer too.
You know, the longer you go without a washing machine, the more visits I get of you to come and wash clothes here.
I'd say he unplugged your machine. You better check it.
It's all part of my grandiose ruse.
I
be
hired
honest,
Loki to do it.
I've Googled repair things, and so I'm going to pull out my washing machine and see because if it's broken already, I can't make it work. So I'm going to try and fix it. But the problem is, like, given what's going wrong with it, either something I can fix, or if I try that thing that I can do and it doesn't fix it, then it means that the motor in it's broken. So
Worth a shot though, right?
in that, yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try all the things, and the likelihood of me getting a computer is like nil to none.
I need a new computer too, but I'm not getting one as long as I can make it on my phone. Crikey. Found 299 matches for the word crikey and 249 videos.
That's more than twice an episode.
That's awesome.
Well, what I was going to say is I find that surprising because that's barely more than one an episode, right?
Yeah, so my maths was a bit wrong there.
Yeah. I tried to do something on Photoshop the other day, and I opened up my computer and I started up Photoshop and I loaded an image into it and I did one action to the image and then I saved the image and closed Photoshop, and that took me about 2.5 hours.
Choices.
Wow.
So it's like lots of things I want to be able to do, and I pay for my Adobe stuff because it's stuff that I can use, but I can't use it if I don't have a computer. It's shit, to be honest.
Oh, he says that takes all your content into consideration, even the shorts and regular videos, but he knows on the live streams you say it more. It just averages out. That makes sense.
Makes sense when some of my live streams go for 7 or 8 hours.
Right.
I think somebody ought to check and see how many times. What do you say? You go and check on the alligator or go feed the alligator or whatever.
Wrestle a crocodile.
Wrestle the crocodile. That's it. That's it. Yeah, somebody should check and see how many times you said that. That would be a good one to check.
At least once a street. Sure.
At least, I think more than that.
Well, what do you think?
Let's see.
I might go back over it and make some of the colors a little brighter.
Oh, let me look. I think it looks awesome, and it'll brighten up it. Are you going to varnish it?
Yes.
It'll brighten it up when you varnish it too.
True.
It was really hard to paint the insides black. I should have painted the insides black before I primed it, because I had to go in with a little paintbrush and get like way inside in there.
Yeah.
But this is what the back looks like. I just made those guys random.
I think that
Those
is
are the
awesome.
poor guys you never get to see.
They know that.
It came out pretty cool.
I think
I
it's
like it.
awesome.
Really cool.
We'll put it on a white background and take a photo of it tomorrow. And once I gloss it, then I'll do that.
I think it's like totally cool, Ed.
Mm-hmm.
Me too. I love it.
Well,
I love it. I love
Sarah's
to see
design.
you did it.
So,
That's
Dr.
the
Black,
photo I took of it.
snake advice. Let's have a consult. This guy looks like he haven't eaten it, and look at this. He acts like he hasn't eaten in 2 weeks, but he just ate last night and he ate an adult mouse. But he's ready to eat, so that means he's gonna have to, out of me. So should I feed him again and then treat him for mites and hope he keeps it down?
Did he not keep his meal last night down?
He did.
And
He kept it down.
you just reckon he's going to be bitey while you're going to try and treat him?
Yeah, because he's never like this unless he's wanting to eat. But
Yeah, right.
this is the one I can carry around and have it on me when I'm streaming and stuff.
My biggest concern would be that if you feed him and then don't leave long enough before you treat him, and you're like trying to rub all that stuff over him, he might not only regurgitate the recent feed but the previous feed as well from last night.
And I don't really want to feed him 2 nights in a row. I really don't want to do that. But
it'd be really difficult to, I guess, it is going to be one of those cases where you do need an extra set of hands because you want to be able to hold his face away from potential bite sites.
I do have some gloves, but they may be too thick to actually handle him.
Yeah. Or just bite the bullet and go for it. Entertain the crowd.
No, that last one was enough for me. And she's being a sweet girl. She's playing right there, watching everything.
59 matches for Wrestle a Crocodile.
Oh, I would have thought a lot more than that.
That's because it's averaging it out. Yeah.
Oh,
I meant to say that.
If you've ever seen, have you ever gone on YouTube and gone to make it subtitles, right? It very often just does weird things instead of the words that you said. So if it's looking for the it's only finding the ones it can recognize. So sometimes if you say it in a way where it hasn't picked up that that's exactly what you said, it won't count it.
True. And it certainly does struggle to put Australian accents into subtitles very well sometimes.
Oh my God, that one. You did one when there was like a snake under my pool. And it was so looking at the subtitles of what you were saying. It was really good. Highly entertaining.
Surf City, that's not a good... I'm referring back to your previous comment about change to... It's not a good place to go. I've tried to go there and the results are dreadful.
What's that?
Surf City suggesting that, just change to Windows and you can get a laptop for $1,200.
And what did you say? Because you're like a Windows person.
Yeah, so I said I've gone down that avenue, as in trying to convince Sarah to switch to a Windows machine, and it doesn't go well.
And it's a bit more for a Mac, but there are lots of benefits. But besides everything, the fact is I can communicate with all my things. And there are some creative things that I have that can only work on Apple stuff. Like Procreate isn't available on so if I went to the Windows computer, then it doesn't have the right communication with the iPad and the iPhone. It's a bit annoying, but
You could always change them to Androids.
Photoshop. Yeah, but so then once I buy a new tablet and a new phone and a new computer, then that will probably end up costing me like as much, except that then I can't use Procreate on the tablet.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I know. I'm just trying to make funnies of it.
I got so lucky on my laptop because it's
You
like
sure
a
did.
$2,000 laptop I got for $600 as a Black Friday deal. And I didn't even buy it on Black Friday. I just took the paper.
That's the
thinking,
one when
oh,
I remember that story. That's great.
oh, crazy.
It's like I can imagine everyone that's heard that story now is going to try that. Take the piece of paper from the Black Friday store, piss off so you don't have to deal with the crowds, come back on Tuesday, pick it up.
Well, the worst thing is I still dealt with the crowds because I was buying groceries for my mom.
Ooh.
But that's what people in the store should do. If you work at the place, grab the paper and then give it to a relative to buy later. Unless they'd fire you for that too. I don't know. But it was just such. But you know, there is one thing that this laptop has that is way downgraded. It's the small monitor. It's only got the 15-inch monitor or whatever. It's super small monitor. So
G'day, Rack.
that's the negative.
Oh my goodness, Rack. Rack is here. Hi.
My computer has a small monitor. I compromised on the monitor size just so I could afford to get the computer at the time, but it turned out it was a really shit computer. So I had a laptop, MacBook Pro laptop, and I was like, it's getting really old. It was like, 8 years old or something. I was like, I have to get something new. So I got this desktop one because it was cheaper to get a desktop and stuff. But it turned out that the desktop that I got ran slower than the old laptop that I had.
Oh.
That is really cool. Ed, is that mounted now?
The monitor?
Oh, no, sorry. I was looking at your phone hand.
Oh, I just
That's more interesting than computers anyway. Yeah.
I just had
I
this.
was wondering whether it was showing that you had mounted it on the... Oh, really?
I just had it sitting like this.
It's a
Earlier
coffee
I broke
store.
it, so the fingers are gluing. I smashed it earlier looking for my paint.
That's a bit disappointing, isn't it?
You know what? I'm going to get another drink. Oh, wait. First, I'm going to look at your art.
Oh, well, I was going to show. This is one I've showed a couple of times, but I've just been working on it a bit up in that neck, and I'm kind of feeling like it's done.
That is awesome.
It is.
So,
Black at the bottom just does like wicked things. It's awesome.
so yeah, I
You
feel
don't
like
know if it's shadow or if it's goop.
Oh, look at the eye.
oh yeah, the eye is actually really cool in this one. It has like so it has actually gold on that one side of the eye. Hang on, I have to try and work out how my fingers work. This side is actually like got a gold shimmer within the...
Wow.
That's really nice.
That's awesome.
It's got a little bit of depth in that eyeball.
Pretty cool.
I'm happy that I've managed
gosh,
to finish it. I feel good about it. I didn't know where it was going to go, but it's basically when I'm drawing, I just kind of most of the time I get like a feeling like I know where to go next. And then every now and then I get the feeling that like there's nowhere to go. That's it. You're done. Sometimes I get one where I'm sort of torn. I feel like, oh, maybe could go, maybe stop. And those are the worst. But this one's saying stop now. So,
Huawei says he wants to see Sarah's rendition of the Mona Lisa.
Oh, that's a thought.
That'd be a fun challenge.
That'd be better.
not today, but I could try that.
You'd probably want to, stare at the reference material for an hour or so prior.
Yeah, it would be.
And then just push it away and forget about it.
You should get her to
I'm going to
commission
start.
that.
So does anyone want to hear my fun snake story from last night?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Doesn't sound that fun, but yes, go ahead.
I mean, it wasn't necessarily fun, and it didn't involve me and a snake. I received a video on the messenger thing from my sister, from one of her friends who looks after special needs people. And she was out yesterday with a client, a young lad. I'm not sure of his age. I'm assuming early teens to mid to late teens, maybe somewhere in the teens, let's say. And she had him out at this place in a town about an hour away called Casino, exactly the same like the gambling establishments. And then took him from this place called the Woodpile, which I can only assume is a large woodpile somewhere in Casino, and took him to another location whereby he released this snake from his shirt that he had bundled up in his shirt, like shoved down the front of his shirt, and let it fall out on the ground. And Old Love has taken a video of the snake and sent it along to me to get ID'd. And our eastern brown snakes here in Australia, the second most venomous snake on the planet, their babies have hundreds of different color patterns before they mature into adulthood, where they just become a sandy brown. And this one was grey and black and stripy with a black circle on the back of its head. And I was like, there's no other snake around this area that could resemble apart from a juvenile eastern brown snake. Now, juvenile brown snakes are very bitey things. Adult brown snakes tend to do dry bites if they know they don't have to kill this animal. If it's not going to be food, they will bite without injecting venom. Baby brown snakes have not learnt this skill yet. So 9 times out of 10, baby browns are just snappy little buggers going for it, and they'll inject all of their venom into you.
And they have just as much poison in their bite as an adult does, right?
And he had it up inside of his shirt, huh?
He had it up inside of his shirt for God knows how long, a car trip from point A to point B. And then I think it might have even been her dropping the kitty back to his home. And she's videoed the snake disappearing. It was a terrible video, but I'm lucky we could identify it from the video. Identified it as a brown snake, and then I've sent a message back saying this is a baby brown snake, and if that has been wrapped up with a kid and his clothing, you probably want to do a pretty thorough check of that kid for puncture wounds and stuff, because I don't know the status of this special needs kitty. If he's like non-verbal, he might not be able to express that he's in a lot of pain or a lot of anguish and stuff. So so Old Love's got on the phone. She's trying to ring the parents of this kid. No one's answering the phone. No one's answering texts. So all of a sudden we're all shitting our pants because we're thinking, oh my God, there's some kind of trauma going on in this house. And then about 20 minutes later, they replied and said that there's no puncture wounds and the kid was safe. And it's absolutely unbelievable and a stroke of luck that kid's not today.
there was a young kid, like really young, like probably, if I remember right, about 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old, that went fishing on the John Day River with his grandpa. And his grandpa was fishing, and he was up further on the bank, and he told his grandpa that he had gotten him a bunch of worms to fish with, and it was baby rattlesnakes, like newly hatched rattlesnakes. And
he just had like a handful of them.
They are extremely poisonous. I mean, yeah, they're just as venomous as the adults are.
Yeah.
And he ended up, the kid was okay, but he did have some bites on his hands and had to be rushed to the hospital to get some treatment. But yeah, he thought he turned over some rocks and found them and thought that they were worms to go fishing with.
It's like he didn't lose any fingers or anything, too.
Yeah, how many bites did he get? Lucky.
He got quite a few, if I remember right. And if I remember right it was years ago, but if I remember right, they're very venomous, but their bites weren't as deep as like an adult would be because of the fact that, their jaws aren't that big and stuff. But they did inject venom into him, but not as bad as it could have been. But he had quite a few bites in his hands. His hands were swelling up pretty good.
Yeah, well, you can get you can even just get a little scratch off a brown snake's fang, and that can be enough to kill you if you don't treat it quick enough.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't become the second most venomous snake on the planet for having piss.
Exactly. Yep, exactly.
And what is it like?
I'm going to go.
An actual bite from a brown snake. Sorry. You've been hanging on for that long, Ed.
Sorry.
Do it.
I should have waited till you came back for my story. It was a bit long-winded.
I was only going to say, I think that an actual bite, the amount of venom is actually enough for multiple people to die, right?
Many
like a scratch. I can't remember. For some reason, 23 adult humans from a full dose is coming into my mind, but God knows if that's a true thing or
Well, it's really hard to quantify something like that because 23 of all the exact same human, or people have different metabolisms and reactivities, immune systems.
Tell you what, I'm feeling real good. Finish this, guys, too. Happy.
Oh, he's cool. Oh my gosh, let me blow you up. Show us again. Oh, I love him. I love those guys.
Rad. Oh, look, they share a horn.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool.
That is awesome, Sarah.
When did you start that one?
I started it quite a while ago, and there was some point where I left and didn't know what to do, and today, so what happened is when Bob was showing his picture, I was like, oh, that's right. This is not the same eyes, but I really like sort of the same feeling in drawing that I took to drawing this one, which I really actually really love this drawing.
Who's that guy? I know that guy.
Hey, how's it going, Pam?
Good. How are you?
Good. You have a distinguished panel of guests here tonight. Thank you for letting me join.
Have you had your hair cut yet?
Yes. No.
Oh, really?
Actually, and don't get mad at me for saying this, Rack. Promise you won't get mad at me if I say this.
No promises, but go ahead and say it.
I actually have a package from you, but I've been waiting to open it until I had time to film myself.
Holy cow.
So it's still
I haven't
sitting
sent
here.
one recently. You must have had that for a while.
Yeah, I think I've had it for a while. It's sitting here by my door.
We get to vicariously enjoy it through you if you open it on stream.
Well, I've got lots of artistic talent to share with you tonight from Tennessee, so I thought I would pop in, if that's appropriate. Let me look over here on. Let's see, Saturday night
It is
art
an
and
art
fish fam.
stream,
Yes,
friends. So.
yes. Blackie, do you have poison dart frogs?
Well, no. We have a frog that looks like the poison dart frogs called a corroboree frog. Based on convergent evolution, they look very similar, but I don't think our corroboree frogs are poisonous in the way that, or venomous. Bloody, which are frogs? They're venomous as well, I guess. No, they're not. They're poisonous.
They're poisonous.
Yeah.
Poisonous.
I'm not sure if the corroboree frog is poisonous, but it has pretty much the same paint as your yellow and black poison dart frogs.
They're beautiful.
Very, very
Never
endangered.
heard that they're poisonous.
No, I don't think they are either. But they're incredibly endangered, and they're restricted to one tiny little landmass, I believe, in the southeast of Australia, somewhere down in Victoria, I think. I could be wrong. I'm no bloody
Very
David.
interesting. I was once known worldwide as the gentleman frog farmer from the great state of Tennessee.
The gentleman frog farmer.
Yes, we had a scientific group
That to be
that
known.
hosted the International Amphibian Day. And we didn't ever, I was chairman. I became chairman, but I didn't have anyone from Australia. And I couldn't recall if you had poison dart frogs or not.
Yeah, I don't think they're even legal down here.
Well, they're not legal to keep here either, but if they're bred in captivity, they're not toxic. So they are legal.
Yeah, right, eh?
You just have to get your.
They only gain their toxicity by what they eat, right? Through their diet.
Yeah, that's what we decided, that the ants were high in alkaline. That was the staple of their diet, and that caused them to produce the toxin.
Like an alkaloid in their formic acid or something.
Yes, and we found that birds also participated in an activity called anting, and they would just kind of wallow an ant hill, and the ants would bite and spray them, and that would cause the bird to be toxic.
Wow.
That doesn't look like a bird or a frog, Pam.
Yeah,
It's
a buffalo calf.
Oh, it is a buffalo calf. It's nice.
When you first showed it up, I thought it was some sort of lamb, but when you've shown it more completed, it doesn't look as lamb-like anymore.
And what was that Ed had, a goat?
There's a very cute Pam. He's very cute.
Very cute.
It is very nice, Pam. Are you going to auction that tonight, or just give it to
I
me?
could if anybody wants to put a bid on it. I've got actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, counting this one that I could auction off.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Ed's skulls. You got to see Ed's skulls. They are so cool.
Well, I don't know. Wow, Ed, you're just so talented.
Well, but this is actually Scrungy's. This is Sarah's
Sarah's talented.
art. Yeah, it's
Yeah, but
Wow,
it's
Sarah,
an
nice.
awesome
her
rendition.
art,
of
not
it.
mine.
Collaboration.
Hey, that's Sarah. She's really something, right?
Yep. See, that's what she did.
Oh, and it's like a collaboration. You made it 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Isn't
made a
that
3D
awesome?
version.
Oh man, you guys, that's so cool.
I tried to make it look like the watercolors that she did.
I like the way you embrace the diversity that way. That's so cool.
It's great to see you, Rack. Now, is your show still going on, or what's going on?
Yeah, Ed, thanks for asking. I've been terribly busy. I've got a couple of major shows planned. One opens here locally in June, and another one at the biggest gallery in town opens in July of 2024. But this month, I have a pop-up art show in downtown Johnson City, April 14th. And you can check it out. I'm going to be blasting social media with that. Rat Cross Studio.
Have you lost weight?
Social. No, I put on a hat.
Oh, that makes it all the difference in the world.
Yeah, so check out my social media for the art shows, Ed. Thank you for asking. And I'm juror into the Johnson City Public Art Show that's going to happen in a park. I'll have a piece there. Under jury, Pam, you'll appreciate this. I'm under jury for a museum. So excited about that. And local galleries are reaching out to have me do shows. And
If
I've
that's
been,
all
I've
it
been
takes.
terribly busy. Blackie just lost 15 pounds. I want you to
Thank
look at
you.
that.
That's what I was fishing for.
You look 10 years younger, Michael.
Oh, wow. They say that the TV adds 15 pounds, but
You're
the
back
hat
to
takes
even
it
with
back
that
off.
hat on. You're back to even.
Balanced it out.
Yeah, I've learned a new ukulele song. Whenever you're ready, I want to play a bit of that.
Go for it.
You ready?
Yep.
This is a song I learned about an artist when I was in Hawaii. He's popular, but he's from Hawaii. His name's Jack Johnson, and he did a song called "Banana Pancakes." It's very challenging, so I'm still kind of rough, but it goes something like this. Jack Johnson, Banana Pancakes.
Very
Hey,
cool.
Yeah, while I'm up, let me show you some art. These are some prints that I have. They'll be appearing in lots of places around town for sale. These are my retail consignment prints, I call them. There's Clown Roast. This is Whimsy Bird, very popular this spring. Also used that in a Christmas card.
Yeah.
That went well. Pints for the people, if you're into beer. Just have a sip on me. Cheers. And then the field note, the Eastern Bluebird, also very popular in spring. This is the Floral Bouquet. And then I do just cereal pears. I love the pears. So you get
Cereal
lots of different
pears.
pears. Yeah.
Pears are delicious.
And then another coffee cup. And so this major show coming up in June is going to celebrate my body of folk art, including wood carving.
Very awesome.
Cool. Something a little different.
Yeah, which by the way, after I had this print made, I discovered all of my gnomes appeared to be Caucasian. So now none of them are. Now we're diverse, and all of the gnome noses are blue and green.
Lucky you nipped that in the bud.
Yeah.
Before the trouble started.
Well, that was actually natural wood color, and I decided just put some color on the nose. Just paint the noses. This is one that Fish Fam's familiar with. I've been selling some sort of rendition of this work for many years, including who's our friend in Australia that bought one of those paintings? Who was the kid, Blackie, that came up through the Fish Fam ranks?
Oh, I can't honestly remember. I have a hard enough time.
I'm sure you would.
Aquatic Boy?
Who'd you say, Ed?
Aquatic Boy?
No, it wasn't Aquatic
Is that
Boy.
his name?
It was before him. Anywho, so I'm also doing mobiles. I'm doing upcycled pallet board mobiles, including these fish that are rummy nose tetra, actually, but I call them fish sticks. And I've got some sculptures of cows that folk art cows that are amazing. And this thing has some text on it. Acres and miles of green pasture.
Was it Blake?
Blake, it was. Yes, indeed. Thank you.
Blake is blowing up.
Yeah. So Blake liked that aquarium painting. The text on this one says, acres and miles of green pasture and ribbons of train track have filled my view shed for my entire life. And so to express my truth, the black and white of reality must be grounded in green. So this is a pasture. The painting is like 15 by 30 inches. It's a green pasture with cow spot clouds. And it's accompanied by sculptures of cows that are white with black spots. And so that folk art is going to be the big show in June, and also what's been juried by museums, which opened another door to have me apply for a fellowship as a folk art tradition keeper. So I've got a lot in the air right now. And
Wonderful.
yeah, and so the pivot is just go ahead and embrace your folk artness because it's so genuine and true to the mountains that raised me. And I don't know, Pam, where we're going to end up, but we're on the way. Wherever we're going, we're on the way.
Very cool.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me share that. Cheers.
Cheers, Rack.
I changed my hat.
That's a
Speaking of
nice hat, Ed.
I'm a Yankee in the South.
I have a hat.
A lot of those in Tennessee. A lot of those, Ed, right? The volunteer state had more Union soldiers than Confederate.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
I got it in Missouri, because in Missouri, it's a split state. So
Benoski,
they
hello.
sold a lot of gray and blues.
G'day, Vanotsky.
Awesome.
I've got yours.
That's a hat.
Hey, what'd you get from me, Pam? Scrunsy, put that hat on. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, look at the skinny lass. Bob, you need a hat. You need me to send you one?
Yeah.
I think you're out of the room when why I'm wearing a hat occurred. Because
I
You gotta
was.
put on a hat.
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. So Pam said Rack looked like he lost some weight, and Rack said, no, I put on a hat. So I went and got a hat so I could lose
So
some
now
weight.
we're on our hat diet.
Makes a lot more sense because when he said, "Look at that skinny lass," I was thinking he's a whale. He does not know me at all.
Bob should
Yes.
have a mafia hat, Ed. What's up?
I've got a Tennessee Mafia hat.
Okay. All right.
What-
Even though I'm wearing a
For us?
tech
Tech.
shirt on.
Now, wait.
Tennessee shirt.
Now that shirt, Ed. Will you show us that shirt in more detail because it looks very cool?
Oh, that
Where is
very
that
good.
from? I love it.
Peck Tech.
Yeah, Sean Peck. Hang on, I gotta take this leather hat off.
Blackie, without getting
I
bit.
wear my hat to the creek, but once I tuck my hair up in a ball like this, it doesn't fit.
Well, Alexander, what's Alexander's whole name? The history music in your, the history
Alexander.
magic that's going on in your
Williams.
fish tank. Yeah, Alexander Williams
I
made
feel
it.
like I've seen
I don't
some of
think so, Ed. I don't think so.
No, Mikey's shown me some of that, haven't you, Mikey?
Well,
What's that?
maybe.
About-
Sam
Yeah.
made it.
Yeah. Sam
Same
did.
scales.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did I show
I
you?
was saying something about like the history. I don't know because what Ed said was something about the history and magic of what's going on in the tank. I'm going to be showing me some video of someone with a name that sounds very similar to that.
Yeah,
like,
the secret
into, like-
history living in your aquarium, Alex. Yeah,
Yes,
he used to
that's
pop
the
up on my stream every once in a while. As
Okay.
a guest.
So that's not what that shirt is, right?
No,
it's
Sam
a shirt.
Scales
No.
did that.
Yeah.
That
But
is a very
It
cool
represents Sean Peck.
Yeah, it's a
Sean Peck
Sean
from
was into that
Tennessee.
steampunk scene for a while. And so that's a steampunk fish.
It's very cool. I like it.
Pam, what did you get from me? What, you have a package from me?
Yeah,
Are you going to open it tonight?
I could.
You should.
I got
may
it right
not be
here.
back. I'm telling you, I go in the studio now and I work until it's time to go to bed. I've got so much going on. This is
Hey,
such a
before
break. Thanks for having me. I really enjoy it. And can we just give a shout out to GRB Aquatics, who's always so nice to me. I appreciate that, GRB. And it's such a talent. It brings me a lot of joy to see that guy around.
Hey Pam, before you unbox that, or while you unbox it,
I don't even know what it is.
can we just let Scungy pop up a few things that she might want to see if people will want to buy
Of
them or
course.
something?
Of course.
Hang on,
Because
I
I'm not
can
sure.
do the
I'm not sure how much
unpackage
time we've got
the
left.
package. Oh yeah, no, just let her unpackage the package and go after.
All right, sorry.
So what are we doing?
Yeah, unbox it. Scungy
Yeah.
wants it, I think.
Okay. Got the package.
My bad.
How long have you had that, Pam?
It's been
Yeah.
sitting here a while.
I don't remember it.
Check the postmark. It'll have a date stamp, won't
I hope it doesn't have any real pears in it.
it?
It may have been those birds I sent her.
Or some dart frogs.
Oh no, that would be sad because I think I've had it for a couple months. Ah,
I have to say that just feels so satisfying to me because I have it takes me so long to get to stuff, and I'm like, I mean to, and then like months have passed, and so it feels so soothing and reassuring to see someone else who's like meant to make a video of something from just
well,
sitting.
I was gonna make a unboxing video, so I set it beside me here, and it's just been here. I haven't done it yet, so we'll do it tonight.
Nice.
I can't. If it comes in the mail, I got to open it. I got to know what's in there.
Me too.
I also have that. Rip it open straight away. Oops. Should have filmed
Cheers,
that.
Travis Myers, drinking beer right now.
Oh wait, Travis Myers, did you get an envelope yet?
Cheap
He got it
Joe.
3 months ago. He just hasn't opened it.
Joe's.
No sticker.
Enjoy. Stick it where you like it, Pam.
Other one. Stand with Ukraine. Cool.
We couldn't see it. It's too low, below the camera.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, cool. What was the shape? Was it a shape of a crane?
yeah. And lefties.
REI Co-op. If anyone's ever gotten a package from me, you understand what's happening here. I always throw in the extra, and usually it's stickers. Kingsport Birding Trail, that's a Facebook group.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Fishbone
sure.
Fever, anybody heard of that guy?
I'm pretty sure a third of the stickers on my fridge came out of my package from you, Rack.
Bird Garden, check it out.
Woohoo!
I know that guy.
Shark Teeth and Glove. Oh, Bag of Beach, available at Fish Room Fever website.
Trav says not yet, Scungy.
I'm trying to think.
Kauai
one?
Birding Trail. There's a Facebook group for you. Hawaiian birds.
I've got those ones yet.
That's awesome.
Did know.
And then
Oh, Pam, please open that. Altoids. Curiously strong
Oh,
knit.
yes. You've got mine right next to me.
They may be similar.
Mine actually has one more function, though, I've added.
Who is that guy?
and there's something else here too that was on the back of it. Hang on. I know, I can get this open. It has writing on it. Hot as L.
That's a print. You may have got the original.
That is awesome. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Oh yeah, that's a hot pepper, hot as L.
Yep. Very cool. That's going to go into one of my little card protector holder things. And then I got to, hold on, I'm getting there. You got a lot of tape and rubber bands and stuff on this.
You're welcome.
Person that uses so much tape when she ships things.
I'm getting there. Oh, and we got some little paper, some drawing papers.
Watercolor paper.
Yep. And a little traveling watercolor set.
Oh,
And that is cool. That is like when you go someplace and want to do a quick little sketch, you have
Did it
everything
have,
here.
Pam, that have two lids on it?
Yes.
So, and you see the paper clip thing in there, the binder clip?
Yep. Yep.
That clips on the side is kind of a little water palette with the lip on it.
Ah, okay.
So it'll clip on there and give you a little more space. And it is a really
So
good
you can like
sketch
mix
kit.
colors and stuff.
Yeah. Hold your water. And then the little pipette is good for carrying water. It's a really good sketch
Oh,
kit
yeah.
to throw
Yeah.
in your bag.
That is awesome.
It's definitely
And you got a little
plein
tiny
air,
little
but
paintbrush
yeah,
that
yeah.
I just unscrewed.
Yep, and it
And
flips
a little
around and
paintbrush.
sits back in there. It seats itself the other end in that thing and makes a full-length brush. There you go. So it's a plein air kit, only it's not heavy like a French easel.
That is just so cool. I love it.
I knew you would, Pam. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get lots of fun out of that.
That will be a blast. Yes. I absolutely love it. And we got a bunch of little paper for quick little field sketches.
Watercolor paper.
that's such a sweet little gift.
That is awesome.
Well, it's for a sweet person.
Oh.
And that though,
And he sent it to me anyway.
Yeah. Since there weren't any of those that I knew, I sent one to Pam.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, she'll do.
Pam, I think you're sweet.
yeah.
No.
I think it's a little bit like, you know, if you just have like too much sugar, it's gross. But you know how they have stuff like your chocolate and then you have like a little bit of salt on it and that makes it better, right?
Yeah, I was so wondering where you were
Oh,
going.
cool. Ed's got one too.
I do, and mine holds magnets.
Very cool.
Magnets I make.
Oh, the old Altoids tin. I've got one of those.
Yeah,
red
but
ones.
it has
But you're like
the art stuff inside of it too, which is super cool.
like that little watercolor kit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
got
best.
one too. Ed came over to visit, so he got one.
So that watercolor kit of Pam's was in an Altoids tin as well, was it?
Yes. Yes.
That's what,
Magnetic
Oh,
pans.
I almost
Yeah.
forgot to put this back in it. I almost
No,
got
I've
it.
just
Got to put the wa-
I've
little
got,
water thing back in it.
The
I've got
pipette.
spare parts for my Stratocaster in my Altoids tin.
I have a Altoids 10 amplifier for my Stratocaster.
Oh, wow.
Well,
love
no,
how
I
toys
didn't make a video of opening it. I will have to make a video of using it.
Yeah, and auction some
This
of
is
those
the
watercolor.
video.
Now we missed one thing in the fray. Bob was holding up a snake, a beautiful snake. Which one was that?
I missed that.
One of his corn
I
snakes.
want
that
to
he-
see.
It
I
looks
wanna
like
see
a
it.
python. It was heavy bodied.
He has ground snakes too, like dirt snakes. Or I think they're called sun ribbon snakes.
Ribbon
You heard of that?
snakes, and I think he has an African house snake.
Yeah. Oh, did he get that back? Wasn't that the one that escaped into his house?
Oh, I don't
I
know.
love it.
Thanks, Pam. I'm glad you like it.
Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. If I would have known what was in there, I would have opened it up a lot sooner.
Surprise.
Well, Rack, I've been actually just yesterday I was looking at how to put a coating on my ukulele. And I was thinking about maybe trying epoxy and using a paintbrush and painting epoxy on it. Have you ever tried that, or is that a bad idea?
Yeah, I didn't have success with that, Ed. I did best with the clear acrylic gloss spray that I bought at Lowe's over the counter, and just numerous light coats.
Okay, well, I have that.
Yeah, coats over and over. But I did try to brush on the heavy stuff, and it left brush marks. I wasn't as happy with it as I was the spray can with light coats.
Okay, cool. I appreciate
Can I
it.
ask a question?
Yeah.
Do they have an under-the-counter variety?
Well, they have a prescription variety, and it's not cheap and it's not easy to use. So no need in going overboard.
I have a spray that I spray onto some of my artworks. It's called Crystal Clear, so it's like that kind of thing. It's made to spray onto paper to seal it and protect the image. But I have something in a can that is a polyurethane spray that I got for a different purpose. But do you think that would go onto ukulele?
Yeah, poly would be great.
Because the polyurethane, it makes a really good cloth coating when you spray it on.
It probably doesn't hinder the resonance either.
Who cares about that? We're talking about fashion.
Fashion.
Okay, so I'm going to run through some cards that I have and then up for sale, and then I'm going to let Scungy do hers. Or do you want to go first?
No, you go.
Well, we're both going to go, so I'll run through mine, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time because I'll probably do a more serious auction. Like, are you gonna stream this Tuesday, Blackie?
No, you are.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll probably do a more serious auction on Tuesday.
The time frame is just going to shoot me in the feet because now that it's like a 1 o'clock kickoff, that's my middle of the day when I've got to like really sort my folks out and stuff for lunch and all that kind of bizzo. So I'd rather just be able to rock into yours when I don't have stuff to do.
Okay.
That's looking choice, Ed.
Yeah,
it's great.
Oh, I put polyurethane on it while we were talking to Rack, so it's got the gloss coat drying.
Which brings out the color a lot more. It's perfect.
It really does. It makes it much more vibrant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love.
I wonder if let me put my camera on my phone's light on it and see if you guys can see the colors even better.
If you dropped it and broke it, I'd kill you, Ed.
I know.
I love that.
I don't know if you can see them any better.
I love how it turned out.
It's not any better, Ed. It washes out a little bit and adds more glare.
Yeah. Oh, well.
But it was pretty good. It was good without it, though. It was good.
What are you doing? Sorry.
Okay, and Rack is showing us some stuff, so let me blow him up here.
Oh, it's filler. I'm just waiting for you guys to start with the good stuff.
Look, let me see if I can bring Huawei's bid up.
Thank you.
What you got now, Huawei?
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
What's the bid at right now? $6?
Oh, I think he was up over $9 last time.
Oh my gosh.
I can't remember. It might have been $8.07 or something. But unfortunately, my fine little tiny tip pen ran out through the week, and my box of replacements hasn't arrived yet.
Oh, Trash Cat says sweet punchy paint. Is Trash Cat new? I don't recognize that name.
Trash Cat
New to
is
you.
one of my fellow mods on the King Frostmare streams.
Oh, okay. Hello, Trash Cat. Nice to know you.
And she is awesome,
Trash Cat's
awesome.
here.
Oh, and Grasshopper says 1537.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute. Whoa. What's 1537?
We've had because I've been working on this piece for like 4.5, 5 weeks now.
Oh, people have been bidding in progress. I love it.
Huawei's, yeah.
That's Tim.
As I invest more ink in it, I want a higher return, you see.
Are you going to ship it internationally?
Yeah, probably. Even as I say that, I think it's probably going to end up in a frame on my wall because I've invested so much time in it. That,
Oh, you have a reserve on it?
No, I'm just, Huawei's just stringing me along, I think.
Well, sometimes when you invest yourself in a work, you don't want to let it go. I get that.
I know.
I have some on my walls I'm not parting with.
Some.
Okay, so
All
I'm
right,
going to
Pam,
see my
what
stuff
do you
real
got?
quick.
What you got, Pam?
So we have of course, my webcam is crap, but we have a gray
Oh,
jay.
do you want me to do those for you
I
again?
got that as a
Yeah.
lifeguard in Alaska.
While you're pulling it up, I'll go ahead and show them real quick. And we got a doe, a deer, a female deer,
Whitetail or mule deer?
and the one that I just finished is the little buffalo calf.
Oh, it's so sweet.
It's very sweet.
And a least grebe
Lovely.
and a loon.
Ooh, yeah.
So, and Blackie's got him here. We'll show these real quick. Just kind of flip through them because I want to get to Sarah's stuff too.
Doe.
The doe.
Oh, okay.
There's a gray jay.
Camp robber.
Have you ever seen one of those rack in real life?
Yeah, I got it as a lifebird in Alaska.
Ah, okay. I've seen them in Montana and Yellowstone Park and in Joseph, Oregon, up in the mountains there.
Fairbanks,
Outside when I was
Alaska.
camping there. We always called them camp robbers. Okay, on to the next little one is the lesser or least grebe.
The very least.
And the next one is the loon, which is really kind of a crappy drawing, but I threw it up there anyway. And that's it for me. And let's see what Sarah's got.
Okay. What do I have? I have this one that I finished today.
I love that one so much.
Where
So
it is right, lovely. I have that one. And this one I also finished today.
Very awesome.
Nate. Signed off on and all. You are finished if you've signed off on it.
Yes, I signed them. This one, which was the one I wanted to put up before, but I don't know how much I really showed it. But it's it doesn't have ink on it, which is unusual for my drawings. It's just pencil and watercolor. But I just think he's adorable. If he ends up not after a few weeks, I'm gonna just stick him on my wall because
Is he for sale?
there's little fingers. Yes, all of these ones I'm showing are for sale. But like honestly, those little fingers are terribly adorable, and
They are.
I'm particularly fond of this one.
Well,
He's
This one from
copulating.
last stream, he's a rainbow worm.
With a busted eye.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, I'm going to stick up these guys because they've been around a couple of weeks, but it's funny because they're two of my favorite ones, apart from the Surf Cities one with the rainbow. But they, no, and the one snowboard. Okay, it's true. I'm kind of in love with lots of drawings I do. But anyway, these have been around for a while, and no one has given them love, but I really think they're adorable. So anyway,
Yes, they are.
they're here just in case. But otherwise, those are the guys that I have. If there is something that anyone,
Nola bid $20 on the worm.
the rainbow worm,
Nice. I'll go
she's
well
going
next
to
to
have
the
the
snow.
nicest little collection of
Oh yeah.
mini,
Yes, so cute.
like a set
Rainbow
of
moss.
collector's cards, I reckon.
I love those colors so much.
Some of the ones that I've sent to Nola, the last envelope that I sent her had two of my favorite little drawings in. They were so adorable. But yeah, that's Rainbow Worm. That's from the last stream, I think.
Uh-oh, we lost Rack. Rack says they will need to connect their microphone and cam before you can add them to the stream. Trash Cat says $25 for the worm.
Nice.
It's a cute little worm.
There he is. He's
There-
back.
the one that you said you like little fingers, he's
What was that?
Say that again, Bob.
the one that you said you like the little fingers.
Calculating cat.
This guy.
That guy, yeah, he's cool.
To be honest, of all the guys, I dropped him. Sorry. It's because I like hold them really delicately, and then it turns out that holding things delicately means you're not holding them firmly, and you can drop them. Anyway, I really like this guy.
Yeah, I do too.
You want him, Bob, eh?
I don't. Is he for sale? I
Yeah.
got impression she didn't
Oh
want.
yeah, Travis Meyer says he'll do 75 on the finger guy.
But what I was
Yeah.
going to say is, if he doesn't sell kind of like now, I'm going to end up putting him on my wall and not offering him up again. Because
Well, you just got a $75 bid
Yeah.
on him.
Sounds like he's going to sell.
yeah, he's really adorable, and he can live on my walls forever. I have some, like, I don't know, I think I've tried to show before this one. Oh, do you want to see that one up close? Because I always like try and flash it by turning my screen up, but no one can actually see what it is. But I'm scared to go and get it because it means everyone can see me. Make me small while I go.
Okay.
That might be a conceited notion, but it just means that I don't have to feel as concerned.
Trash Cat said what? Wait, Bob's doggo.
And we got Trash Cat bid $25 for the worm. And Travis bid $75 for fingers.
I tell you what, Fingers is really cute. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. So this one, I sort of framed it up with the intention to sell it, but I was so in love with it, and it has this glass on it. You can't tell because it is reflecting stuff, but it's this special glass that in person looks like there's no glass. Like you cannot see the glass in person, so it's a really cool effect.
Nice.
It's a bit more expensive, so I can't do it on big pictures, but on small ones, it's a small increase for a big gain.
Is
But,
Lady R still there? I'm sorry.
I haven't seen her for a little while.
Me either. I'm just going to show her this snake. She wanted to see it came out. Here she is.
Anyway, I just love this one. So I decided it gets to stay. No one can have it. It's mine.
Which one?
This one.
Oh, the frame. Okay.
Yeah.
This framed one. I framed it up thinking I would sell it, but I'm not selling it. It belongs with me forever and ever. Oops.
Oh, there it is. Which snake is that, Bob?
This is that's the killer bee. Lady R asked me about it earlier. She remembered it from a couple months ago. But
Is it a ball python?
Yeah. The one you saw me holding up, though, was
Okay.
this one. I was trying to get it out to treat it for mites, and I couldn't earlier, but I finally did. Got him all cleared out.
What is it?
It's a ball python.
That's a ball python?
Yeah, it's like a G-stripe cinnamon.
Pretty amazing.
Pretty cool
That
snake.
beautiful little face, though.
Sorry.
Pythons have the cutest faces.
What lizard is that?
Oh, you see a lizard? Oh, it's one of the
Just an anole, like a brown anole?
yeah, I think I've got 7 or 8 in here. You just run around and tear the hell out of stuff.
Feeder lizards?
No, I don't have anything that are eating lizards now. They just hang out in here.
What's the really cute one? Is it a velvet gecko? Is that the one?
Leopard.
Is it a leopard? Maybe. Why did I think velvet?
Because it kind of rhymes with leopard if your ears are twisted sideways.
Oh, yeah. I think all the leopards are in bed.
They're very cute,
They are.
very sweet face, right?
Yeah. I'll do 100 on the little finger guy.
100 on the finger guy, $30 on the worm. Holy cow.
The worm has, I think the worm has to stay at 20. I don't want to take money out of Scungy's breakfast budget, but yeah, Trash Cat just happened to stumble across words that mattered for the auction that she didn't mean.
Okay.
Bob's dog's name is Worm.
Oh, yeah. That's probably what she's talking about.
I think she was bidding $25 for Bob's dog.
$20
Oh, we have
for
Nola
Bob.
bidding $30.
Worth more than $20.
What's
Just saying.
Nola bidding on?
Nola bid $30 in response to Trash Cat's $25 before they cleared up that Trash Cat was talking about the dog situation.
Yeah. So it needs to be resolved somehow.
So you get a painting and a dog.
Pam, that sounds so wrong. what you
I
put
have
up
a
there.
dog, but I'm not selling my dog. I'm only selling my painting.
$100 on fingers. That's nice.
It's very lovely, Bob.
It is lovely. I tell you what, though, it's a lovely little drone.
There's Worm.
Hello, worm. Oh, it's a chihuahua. It drank the worm.
He's a chug.
He drank the worm.
Yeah. You send me some pictures of Worm Bob and I'll try and get him.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep. That sounds fun to me.
Thank you.
How about those Chiefs, Ed?
Because, like,
Oh,
that's an adorable little face. Can I say, Rack, when I first saw
Hi,
your
Daniel. Thanks
I
for
thought
stopping in.
a lobster.
Good night, Dan. G'day, Jenny. What did you say about Rack there, Scunge?
I thought that his hat was like a lobster. Oh, where did Bob go?
Oh, we lost Bob.
Well, I saw that because I'd been going to say it, and then you came up on the big screen, and I could see that it was like a bird with the letters. But from a distance, when I first saw it, yeah, I thought it was some sort of. That is very nice. There's
a redbird, the cardinal. I love the cardinal.
Yeah, the Cardinals are great.
This
as
was
a bird or as a sports team.
St. Louis. Is it St. Louis Cardinals?
Yeah, at
Yeah,
least
well,
it used to be.
yeah.
Yeah, and then this was a minor league baseball team locally, Johnson City Cardinals.
All right.
I don't know much about sport, but and I'm not very interested in sport, but I understand that people like sport.
I'm so glad you said the word sport. Thank you very, very much.
Well, I love the birds, like the actual little cardinal bird.
You know what? There is this bird. What is he called? The freaking flower pecker. Is there another name for him, Michael? There is like this little bird that comes here, and he's like a little black bird with this red face. He is so cute, and I think he's called a flower pecker.
I had
And
mug.
I have lots of nice birds here, actually. I have a little yellow robin who knocks on my window.
I just found Rex. Rex mug. I showed it earlier today in the show. But I was holding this in it. But that's one of Rex.
Yeah,
Cardinals.
that's a red bird.
I couldn't find this mug anywhere when you came on, Rack, and it turned out it was right in front of me.
You hid it from yourself.
Hiding in plain sight.
Okay, so how's this auction going tonight?
We got $100 on the
Later
fingers, and $20 from Nola on the worm.
No, but if it's 20, who beats 20?
Unless Nola's happy to pay 30 for it, I'm sure Scungy will take 30 for it.
I did Nola bid 20 and then someone outbid her.
They did, but it was a miscommunication.
Yeah, all good. That's all good.
She did say she was happy to bid, but we always say that we don't necessarily want the piece going to someone who's not actually going to enjoy it as much as someone who really
who loves it. I'd rather someone didn't buy it than that they didn't love it. And Nola's got herself a good little collection. And
so are we ready to start counting down on fingers at $100?
Yep, let's count down. Let's say fingers going twice for $100.
And that's Bob. Bob has $100 on fingers.
Yep. And I'm going to let Rack do it because he's the best at auctioning. He's a lot better than him.
Well, I have a grudge against Bob, so I may let it linger to see if anybody wants to bid against Bob.
No, Pam's strength.
If we're at going twice, now's the time to get your final bids in. I'm gonna drag this out as long as possible to see if anyone wants to bid against Bob. But it's a nice bid for a beautiful painting.
Yeah,
fingers. I mean, Scunch Princess is glad to keep that if no one bid on it. And Bob said, no, I'll have it for $100. So if anybody would like it more than Bob does, now's the time to say so. We have to move on. We got several other beautiful works in process. I'm a little confused on the worm. We got to straighten that out. And Pam has some beautiful pieces as well. So let's say if you're interested in fingers, it's on the screen right now, the big screen. Put your bid in. If you're not, we're gonna say congratulations, Bob, in 3, 2, one. Sold. Congratulations, Bob. If your bid's in the mail, sorry about that. We had to close it sometime tonight. Bob Kaler wins fingers for $100. Congratulations, Bob. And what a beautiful work, Gunch Princess. Thank you very much for offering that one tonight.
And now we've got another reason to go and visit Bob's house because
Right.
Sarah will want to see that picture again.
Right.
I love
Be
this
awesome.
one.
If you guys come and visit him, I'll buy you a cake.
Whoa! Incentives keep piling up.
I would love to come and visit the Coronax.
And
Yeah.
Nola says she's been waiting for worms since Wednesday.
Nola, what's your bid on worm? 30? Is it 30? Do I have that
Or
right?
is it 20? Hi,
Yeah.
Craig.
That worm is cool, man. It's one of those
G'day,
beautiful little
Craigles.
works.
It is.
I'm monitoring chat for confirmation on the current bid on worm.
I just want to tickle that worm's belly.
That's extra. I'm froze on my screen. Pam, do you still have me?
I still hear you.
It's frozen, but you're here.
Okay, you can still hear me live. Okay, I don't see in
Yep.
chat. I don't see a current bid on worm.
Craig.
No, I want him.
Oh, she says she says
There's
she's
Nola.
30.
Yeah, Nola's Dolls and Aquatics says $30. Okay, thank you, Nola's. Do we have anybody else interested in this beautiful little painting here? What's the dimensions?
Oh, that's a good question. So I think it is 10 by 7 centimeters. So I have to find out. They're quite small, as you can see, holding it in my hand. But so I think that's
What's that in kilometers?
0.001
It's like 3 by 4
times
inches.
0.0007.
According to my ruler, that's 3 by 4 inches.
yeah,
That's
that
about
sounds
spot
right.
on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very awesome.
So that's
Well,
sorts of
that's
these little
heavy.
ones that are coming in at that size.
All right, so we got Nola at $30, and she's been there for a minute. So, Pam, are we ready to call that one?
Yep, go ahead and
We're
call that
calling
one.
All right, going once at $30. We've got Nola's at $30 on the worm. You see it on the screen there.
Just go straight to 3 times sold to Nola.
And going 3 times, sold to Nola, $30.
Congratulations, Noah. It's awesome.
Yes.
Nice
it
one.
is.
My dog got stepped on. Sorry.
Pam, I'm going out and I'm coming back in to see if I can get unfrozen.
Okay.
Yeah, you are frozen.
Ice cold.
Ice
Pardon me.
cold, but actually,
Craig says, did the rain hold there today, Blackie? It rained a little at 6 a.m. this morning, but stopped.
Hasn't even rained once here at all today, Craigos.
I haven't had rain. Oh wait, sorry, I have to vanish 1 sec.
Maybe like super early this morning we might have had a wee shower, but yeah, it's held off completely here today. Well, mate, I mean it was
No
cloudy.
good, right? Hey, Ed, that's cool.
There were some dark moments, but yeah, still not enticing enough to do laundry. That looks so cool, Ed. Is that complete now?
Hide.
Ready to go in a
Yeah,
tank?
well, I need to cut the bottom so it's not so deep.
Gotcha.
But I think it came out pretty good.
Yeah,
man.
looks
that.
pretty
Looks
cool.
nice.
I think I might drill holes in the windows though, so they go through, just to make it a little more, give it a little pop.
Ed, is that actual texture on there, or is it painted to look like texture?
It's actually texture.
Okay.
Depths Unknown made a bunch of different little things on his computer printer, 3D printer, and I used it for this because somebody asked me to make one of these, so I did.
Cool.
But I don't know if did I show you guys the outcome of the the Mayan one came out really super cool
Oh yeah.
in colors. I mean, I absolutely love how that one came out. The colors on
Yeah,
there.
that looks wicked, nice and aged look about it.
No, I hadn't seen that finished. I like that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to make a couple like 5-minute or 10-minute videos on making a few of these different things,
Awesome.
so I can actually release some videos. Ha! Okay, Pam, we've got Rack back.
Kind of. It's a black screen.
Yeah, I'm going to stop my camera. Can you still hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my camera. Sorry, guys.
You look real macho with your green bandana. You look like Richard Simmons.
Yeah, well, I stayed at the YMCA.
There you go.
Ah.
Do
Well,
a
so
surgery.
whoever was bidding, the highest bidder sold. Congratulations. What's next?
Oh, I think we're actually going to end the stream here.
Pam, you had things for sale. Where did
Yeah,
they go?
But
I wanted
nobody
to
bid. Nobody put in a bid, so
Well,
I'll just
we're ready
wait.
to go back to those now. We had to clear out the others. Show us again.
Okay, so we have
Gray J.
a gray jay. Hang on, I'll go ahead and blow myself up for this.
Yeah.
Okay, gray jay. And a loon. And a least grebe with its fluffy little downy looking feathers.
What color is its eye?
It's orange.
Yeah.
When's the last time you seen one of those, Rack?
Last summer. South
Was
Carolina.
it fluffy?
Yeah. It was an adult with a red eye.
And we have the one I did tonight, which is a buffalo calf or a red dog.
That's just so cute.
Yes.
And he's like maybe a day old, maybe less than that. He was pretty little. And a doe.
Pam, have you ever thought about putting like any stupid tourists like near the buffalo? Make it more realistic.
I know it's buffalo tossing season in Yellowstone again.
Yep.
All right. We got two bids. Rack Cross Studio bid $25 on the Gray Jay and Travis
Thank
Myers
you.
$50 on the Buffalo Baby.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Nice.
That's
Now
awesome.
we're talking. And that least
So we
green
got-
was pretty sweet too. I had to make a tough decision.
That buffalo baby is so cute.
Yeah, let's auction off the Buffalo Baby first. Anybody want to bid against Travis Myers on that? Travis is a really cool guy, but that Buffalo Baby is so sweet.
And I bet delicious.
I was trying to refrain from that, but yeah. When,
I'm glad
when,
my
I, see,
camera's not working.
when,
I
I,
was
when I
laughing.
see fresh-born calves, I just want to pick them up in both hands and start chewing
That's
on
right,
them.
Trash Cat. We also have a loon. Trash Cat has $30 on the loon, so we've got activity on 3 of your painting or your drawings there, Pam. That's awesome.
Oh, thank you, Trash Cat.
Do you have a minimum on any of those? Any reserve?
No, on these little cards, I don't do a minimum. I would be sad if they sold for less than 20, but I'd still let it go for whatever.
All right, we got 25 on the Gray Jay, 30 on the loon, and 50 on the baby bison. No bids on the least grebe at this point. Get in early. Get in early. You might get a good deal.
Tastes like lamb.
It tastes like lamb, the buffalo.
The buffalo or the grebe?
Are you
Well,
shipping
because-
those anywhere, Pam, or just U.S.?
No, they can go anywhere. I've shipped a lot of them to Australia, Sweden. Um, I've shipped them all over the
Tennessee.
place. Yeah.
Can I just
All right, let's
confirm
work on that bison. Anybody else interested in the bison, or has Travis bought that thing for $50? Let's say going once on the bison at $50.
Wouldn't buffalo taste more like cows than like sheep?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably. I know that I haven't like they in Wyoming and Montana you can go to a lot of restaurants and get buffalo burgers and stuff.
Yeah, usually it's
But
a
I
mix of beef.
personally haven't eaten it before, but they also there is some different ranches around here that have crosses between buffalo and cows.
Yeah, the
And then
buffalo
they'll
meat, in my opinion, is a little dry and a little tough. But if you mix it with a little bit of beef, then it's delicious.
Yeah, there's ranches around here that have actual crosses between the buffalo and different kinds of cows.
But it doesn't taste wild or gamey. It's good. Going twice, by the way. Going twice on the baby bison at $50
I'm only
currently to Travis.
Which, by the way, they're called red dogs. That's what
I'm
the
only like
Native
curious.
Americans called the baby buffaloes red dogs for obvious reasons because they're pretty red.
I can't eat meat, but I really like it. I'm allergic to mammal meat, so like I can't eat it, but I miss it.
Travis says in comparison to cows, they're gamey.
Okay.
All right, we're closing this one out, Pam, if that's okay with you.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, we're just going to go ahead and say that this one's going to go for $50 in 3, 2, 1. Sold. Travis, congratulations. Pam, well done. $50 for the baby bison.
Nice work.
All right,
That's awesome. Thank you, Travis. You're awesome.
Good job. Good job, Travis.
Travis.
Okay, I think the next highest bid was $30 on the loon.
Oh yeah, let's hold up the loon.
And that was Trash Cat. Boom, Travis. That's what I'm talking about. Boom, chaka-laka-laka. All right, we got $30 here on the loon. And we're not going to dilly-dally around here. We're going to get some money collected for Pam. Anybody interested in this loon? $31, $35, $40, $50. We're going to say going once on the loon at $30. Get your bids in. What color is that eye, Pam?
It was kind of like in the shadow, but kind of a goldenish brown.
Yep, golden brown. Going twice.
It does make a
Going
lovely
twice,
eye.
Trash Cat, $30. Anybody, if you have a grudge against Trash Cat and you don't like the drawing, put a bid in.
If you're a dog person, put a bid in.
No, Trash Cat must be well liked. Nobody wants to bid against Trash Cat. That's fantastic. See, having good
We're afraid of her.
She's off.
Yeah, right.
All right, going twice and 3, 2, 1. Sold for $30 to Trash Cat. Congratulations. Excellent work, Pam. That's two
Thank
nice
you, Trash
sales.
Cat.
The loon goes to Trash Cat for $30. And we do have an active bid, which is mine. And I'm going to have to, Ed, will you relieve me here of the auctioneer duties? Because I have a bid on the Gray Jay, $25, I think.
Yep,
$25 on the Gray Jay. If you guys want to hear Rack cry, bid 27. All we're asking is 27 to hear Rack cry. Anyone.
It's a small price to pay.
It would be worth it.
It won't hurt my feelings.
Rack is a wonderful guy.
Pam will appreciate it.
And Rack doesn't look anything like Richard Simmons. He looks very cool with his hat. But it feels good to beat a jock once in a while, and all it'll do is cost you one more dollar than $25. $26. I don't know. I think people are afraid of Rack.
As well they should be. As well they should.
I don't think it's fear. I think it's love. Come on.
He's already got a grudge on me, so I'm gonna stay away.
Bob's out of money. He just bid $100 on a thing earlier.
Right.
Well, we probably should be wrapping it up because we're over 3 hours, and Pam only has so many minutes too per month.
Yeah,
So
20 hours a month. So I'm going to call it and sold the rack. And
Yay.
thank you everybody for coming in, and thank you
you.
everybody for buying stuff and joining us in the chat. And thank you, moderators, Kat and Grasshopper. And thank you, Blackie and Sarah and Bob and Ed and Rack.
Hey, can I just interject and say that people who bought stuff off Scungy today, maybe email and work out whether you want tracked postage or non-tracked postage.
Oh, yeah.
Do that today.
Yeah, we didn't address that. So.
Yep, it makes a big difference in the price when you're shipping overseas.
It doesn't matter
Oh,
to me.
wait, we got one more bid here.
we just got a bid from Sweet Patty Petite Tanks for $20
for the
$20
deer,
on the dough.
She likes to wear
All
different
right.
colored socks.
which the dough is charcoal, done in charcoal.
Patty's coming through.
I didn't know Patty was in the house.
See that?
So we're going to run through it quick. If anybody else wants to bid on it quick, because we got to shut off the stream here pretty quick.
G'day, Debs and Patty as well. And yeah, you know, what did we work out is tracking and non-tracking from Australia to the US, Scungy, please.
Just the postage, not the packaging, is like $3.50 for no tracking and $20 tracking.
Wow.
And then it's like, again, it's so it equals out to cost about $4 to send an untracked and about $25 to send a tracked altogether.
So yeah, just make a note in your payment or email Scungy first and let her know whether you'd want it tracking or no tracking, please. Or just
Hey, Deb.
can you put, when you make a PayPal payment, can you like put comments in there?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
Just pop it in the comments then whether you want tracked postage or untracked.
But it'll also become very clear because depending
Pam, I
on
sent you a PayPal payment.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I didn't include any note. If you need my address again, I'll send it.
Send it just in case, because I think I've got a couple different addresses, and that way I'll make sure I get the right one.
And I haven't received anything from you in a while. I don't know if I had anything you were going to send or not.
Yeah, there is one coming still. There's a few things that I put off that I was going to send this week
All right.
because I had to wait for some PayPal money to come in, but then my feet have been really bad this week, and I have not been able to get it to the post office.
Okay.
So I'm hoping
All
I
right.
can go Monday and get
Yeah,
everything.
well, good. Send them together. And now you got a bid. You got an active bid on the deer, and still the least grebe is available.
Yep, I still got the one drawing left, the least grebe. And Patty bid $20 for the deer.
Patty's Petite Tanks, $20 on the deer.
And we are running long, so you know.
Patty's Petite Tanks also says $20 for the bird if it's not sold. That would be the least grebe.
Oh yeah, and it's like maybe my favorite from tonight. I don't know. So
Oh, good. That's an artist's favorite. Damn, I wish you would have said that earlier. Damn it.
Damn it.
Now, is there a difference between a blacktail and a whitetail deer? I mean, I heard
the mule deers have black tails and the Virginia deer have white tails.
Okay, and so Missouri ones have white tails.
Yeah. I think it's mostly an eastern western thing.
Gotcha. I don't think we have any mule deers in Missouri. I don't remember.
Since we're over, let's say going once on the bird and the deer, going once to Patty's, $20 each. What a bargain. Good job, Patty. 20 bucks on both of those drawings.
She said no.
Patty's a
She
smart
said no,
chick.
not that one.
Oh, not
Patty's
that
a
one.
good name.
Oh. Okay, so she
Oh,
doesn't.
she wanted Rack's
She's
bird, I
recanting.
bet.
She's recanting
Yeah.
on the grebe. No, I got
That's
the
okay.
bird, Patty. I
That's
got the
okay.
Gray
I'll
Jay.
save the grebe for Tuesday night.
I'll sell it to you, Patty, if you want it, and I'll give Pam the difference. But that Gray Jay's mine.
Yep.
All right, so 20 bucks for the deer, going twice to Patty's Petite Tanks. Yeah, that's right. Why are we always yelling? Thank you. Rax got that bird. And Deb's Aqua Pets says smiley face hearts welcome.
Hey, Dibs.
Going 3 times, and we're going to sell it in 3, 2, 1. Sold Patty's Petite Tanks. 20
Okay.
bucks for the deer. There you go.
Yep. So we are done for the night, and thank you everybody for coming in. And thank you the people that bought art, and thank you for any people watching this later. And thank you everybody that's up on the panel.
Come here. Come here.
And that's it. And Rack.
Oh, we lost Rack.
He was trying to hide.
I was trying to get that camera restarted. Not happening.
Thanks,
wanted to
Bob
wave.
and Rack and Scungy and Blackie and Ed.
Thank you.
And everybody have a good night. And we will see you Sunday tomorrow for the Tennessee Fish Mafia stream. And then Tuesday night, I will take over Blackie's spot again. Which, by the way, all Blackie's got to do is tell me he wants it back, and he's got it back. But
it's probably going to be yours for quite a little while this daylight savings nonsense.
Till the daylight savings time gets straightened out again.
It just lands too hard in the middle of my day where my duties.
Well, I'll just leave that open at any time. If you want to do a stream, just let me know. And otherwise, I'll just jump in on Tuesday night for a while.
It was great seeing everybody tonight.
You too, man.
Awesome
Yeah.
hanging out with you.
I haven't seen you for a while, Rack. I've been watching your stuff pop up on Facebook, though.
Thank you.
But thank you for joining us tonight. And, Bob, don't swear yet, damn it. Okay.
My turn.
Get the buttons. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
See yous.
Button. Who's got the button? There it is.